Hey, it is
Hello.
Sunday night at 6 p.m. in the mountains. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is great to see everybody for another Coleman Collective. And tomorrow is St. Patty's Day. So,
Ooh,
do you have on your green today? Do you have it laid out for tomorrow? Who's getting pinched? Who's getting pinched on purpose?
this guy. I got a dental appointment and everything, so I'm gonna dress head to toe in green. So
I forgot you had a dentist appointment
I
tomorrow.
don't want to be pinched by my dentist. It's weird.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No, no. He is a very nice man, but no
yeah.
pinching.
Don't pinch me.
Hi, you guys. How is everybody? I'm Sarah, the traveling button. For those of you that do not know, this is my partner in crime and life, Mr. David Coleman, my married compadre, otherwise known as Junk Drunk Mantiques. He's downstairs in our house. I am upstairs. And once again, we have those weeks where it's just like, white knuckling, like, are we going to be able to find anything for Sunday? I don't know. We don't have anything. The shelves are looking pretty bare. What do you think? Are we going to be able to find anything? And it always somehow pans out.
It
So,
does.
and
Like,
I'm so grateful to, multiple sources of sourcing because,
yeah, you can't just stick to one space because boy, on a week where you don't have the estate sales that you need, or you do have an estate sale but the weather gets in the way. Yeah, Saturday morning we were both like, well, let's see what happens. By noon we'll know if we're going to cancel our sale or not. Well,
right.
luckily enough, we went down to Pueblo and we found some really cool stuff.
Oh my gosh, we had such a good day there, minus the indoor garage sale, which was so lame, total bust.
Really blessed.
Don't recommend. If the indoor, and it's one of those traveling vendor shows where they go to like every city, and it's the indoor garage sale in Denver, indoor in Springs, indoor in wherever. If it comes to your town, I highly recommend passing if you're looking for vintage. If you're going for deals or kids' clothes or that kind of thing, I think it's your jam.
Yep.
But for vintage, not so much. But I bought two things. I spent $10
And it cost 20 to get in.
to get in for the two of us. So,
Yeah. So it was an experience. Yeah.
yeah. And we had been to it. Actually, we had been to it before years ago here in the Springs. And it was really good. Like I found quilts, I found tchotchkes, I found all kinds of cute stuff, but it just wasn't our experience Saturday. So luckily we were able to go on to a couple of our honey holes that we know and then head on to, pardon me, the antique malls.
Yeah.
And it was good. We found some great stuff, supported small businesses. So all the way around, it was fun.
But also there's another exciting thing that we are in the midst of talking about. And it was Pueblo down at one of the antique shops down there. Wasn't it like over a year ago that we did a live shop with us there?
Yes, I was talking to the owners of two of the different antique malls in Pueblo, and they're like, yes, please come do a shop with me. And I'm like, okay, we can do that. So I think it's really important to support small business in these times. And these are people we've shopped with for 10 plus years now. They know us. And I think it would be great and beneficial to do that as well for them. So 1,000% excited about that. That will be coming down the line. I'm going to coordinate with those owners and we'll go from there. What else? Oh, tornadoes. Holy beans. My home state got like pretty beat up. Missouri got it. Our neighbors next door from Missouri and their family down in the Boot Heel got it. So, Missouri peeps, I hope everybody's okay. I hope you guys stay safe. I know also in Wildflower's neck of the woods down in Alabama, those guys got hit pretty gnarly too.
Yeah.
So,
Mississippi as well.
Yeah. So I hope everybody's okay. And rode through a weird stormy weekend. And I'm glad you guys are here.
Yes.
So as usual, we are trying to get 100 thumbs up on the broadcast today. So if you would please throw those thumbs up as you come in. Every little bit helps. Throw an emoji, throw something down in the chat. Leave us a comment. We are grateful for all of you here. Thank you so much. Hello. Let's see. What else? Peaches had a vet appointment this week. It was weird. She's been like yelping and waking up out of a sleep and really favoring her right paw. They did x-rays, come to find out it's osteoarthritis from age. She'll be 14 this summer, and really we don't know her real birthday, but we use their gotcha dates as their birthdays. And so yeah, it's just part of getting older as pup. So we have another supplement now that we have another dog on. All of the dogs are on something special. It's great.
Right. Yeah, and that started last Sunday night during our sale. She started doing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, remember last Sunday, guys, when I was like, that's a weird sound I don't recognize from Peaches? That's when it started. Yeah. So we got her to the vet. She's okay. Just, and then she favors it, and then she'll kind of walk it off. So anyway, I know, Trina, I'm getting there myself. I have weird aches and pains that I did not have 2-3 years ago. So isn't it great? Yes, I love a good heating pad. David and I each have our own, and don't mind sitting on those at all. So I hope everybody's week has been good aside from weather and weirdness. We are happy to be here with you guys tonight. Have a couple funny items, have a couple stories. Stay tuned. It's going to be a fun night. And I found Lefton bluebirds this week. How often does that ever happen? In the wild at a very good price. And then the guy that I knew selling them was like, I'll even do them for this. And I was like, sold, like, take my money here. Yeah, that's always fun too. Always exciting as a tchotchke Kitsch collector. So I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I see a bunch of you guys there. 64 peeps already in the house. Please throw a thumbs up if you just got here. We need you. We need you. And if you're new, subscribe. It's free. And turn on those notifications. Look at Terry, my little early bird in the chat. What's up? She said, don't want to miss this. Terry, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Lisa, what's kicking, girl? I can't even look at Lisa with a straight face right now, and she knows why. All right. She is welcoming everybody to the sale and making sure that you are in all messages and live chat. There is no just in case on the Coleman sale. Yes, please throw out your best bids in whole dollar increments. And all sales are final in as is condition. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting us, and being really good to my mods. We have people that help us for free. They're dear friends of ours, and we're very grateful for them. So if you see somebody with a wrench, that is one of my mods. Feel free to ask them questions. If you need a link, if you're confused, ask them, they'll help you. And Lisa Girl is our bid ender per usual. So when you see the words bid in from Lisa, that's the official bid in. If you're new to the sale, welcome. We love lurkers. We love people that haven't been with us before. If you have been with us before, which 95% of you have, welcome. And thank you guys for keeping coming back. You are so important to us. And thank you. Just thank you for being here. So new peeps, we need your real name, your shipping address, and your email sent to ttbsarahc@gmail.com. If you don't have PayPal, don't worry. I'm going to invoice you through PayPal. You can pay with any major credit card or your PayPal account. Totally up to you. It'll give you the option. We also have a merch store over at Redbubble. I do have some cute spring designs with kitschy lambs and so on. If you have not seen the merch store, the link is in the description of this video. And Lisa also has dropped it at the very top of the chat. eBay shop, same deal, Pickles. We have been trying to reach some goals. David and I have been doing some goal setting with eBay, and it's going really well, and very excited about how that's going. So check out our shop, link in the description as well. And Sarah Lee Coleman, our namesake, welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you tonight. Victoria, I'm so glad you survived the naders in Missouri. Hi, Ann. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Hi, Karen. How are the chicky chicks? And Curtis. Send Curtis our love. Holly Parker, how was Melissa's birthday? Holly made the cutest collage for her daughter-in-law's birthday today. She's a little crafty gal. She's been crafting like the rest of us. Yes. Hi, Brian. How are you? It is so nice to see you as well. B. Castro, hello, love. Great to see you. Hello, hello. Scrolling down. There's my Arvuvu. Happy to see you as well, Susan. Thanks for being here, girl. How are things in your neck of the woods in Florida?
Yes.
Oh, hello. There's Gail and Steve. Top of the evening to you two as well. What are you guys doing for St. Patty's Day? Who's making a corned beef tomorrow?
Yeah.
When?
We are.
We are. I got my crock pot back from Tiff over the weekend, and I am. In fact, David, would you mind when you get a chance to get up at some point? Will you take the corned beef out of the freezer and put it in the fridge so it'll start thawing?
Yeah. I will.
Yeah. Just stick it in the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, married people weird stuff during the sale. Apologies.
I forgot.
But we do have a corned beef that needs to get thawed. So
yeah, I'm not eating it on the 18th.
And I still need to order cabbage. So I guess we'll do a grocery thing
We'll
tonight.
go get some cabbage.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Cabbage run. Woo!
Selling vintage, getting cabbage. Oh, all right. Kathy Plunkett, what's kicking, doll? Good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. And of course, my girl Trina and Perry. Hello, Perry. Nice to see you too. Going down. Dana, how have you been? Went to a few great estate sales today. That's awesome, Dana. We did not had any estate sales this week. No. We did not. We were going to go to Denver, and then that surprise blizzard happened Friday morning, and we were just like, Urgh. So we ended up in Pueblo, which was great. So, Brad, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thanks for being with us, dear. Sharon Spencer, hello. Great to see you in the house with us. If you are new and you've never said hi, say hi. We want to welcome you. Yes. Thank you for being here. Jeff, I'm glad you are safe and sound in Missouri, my dear. Mary Hand, how are you? Beth, hi. Beth Kemper's with us. What's going on, Beth? Scrolling. There's our girl, Zona. Hi, Zona. Susan said, my picking today was weeds. You know, that can feel very productive as well, Susan.
Yeah, we got a couple more months before we have weeds coming up. So
yeah. A junk bonanza. Cool stuff can be pricey, although deals can be found. Yeah. And of course we've done, like the Springfield extravaganza. We've done lots of different vintage markets, but what happens at some of those is they're not super curated, and it ends up being like a lot of MLM crap, and that's not a fun time to go to either. Hi, Helen. How are you? Welcome, love. Good to see you. All right, scrolling down. Hi, Laza. How are ya? Awesome. All right, scrolling down. Bear with me, guys. We've got our sweet Helen, my little jokester Helen. How you doing tonight, Helen? Good to see you. Hi, KB. How are you, honey? Good to see you. There's Trippy Elizabeth. Hello. And our sweet Robin Cormier. Hi, Robin. Nice to see you. So true, Brad. You are not playing. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh, Karen, I'm looking at your egg shenanigans as I'm scrolling down the chat. Still laying. Oh, Karen is getting in the egg business, and I love that for you, Karen. So cool. In your little orange shoes. Yes. All right, scrolling down. Bear with me. Laura Orton, how are you? Epsom soap for her paw. Rub some disorders. Same with my shepherd. Interesting, Laura. Okay. We have some up in my bathroom, so that's
good idea. Soap.
We've also been putting heating pad, and that seems to be working too. David will get her just so where she'll kind of just like lay her paw on it.
And you can tell she's getting relief, and she's like, okay, I'll take this. So
yeah. And the vet said, yeah, if the heat's working, keep doing it. So we were like, okay, cool. Hey, Pee-wee, what's going on? Love items tonight. Take my wallet. Oh my gosh, I know that's how big it was this weekend. So so good. Thank you for the sweet reminder, Holly Parker. Yes. Please throw down those thumbs up. Welcome, Holly. Great to see you. Holly is also on the wrench squad, and she is here to help if anybody needs anything. So thank you, Miss Holly. Love you for that. Nettie, how you doing? Great to see you. Thank you so much. Scrolling down all the comments. I love it. I'm so glad you guys are chatting, chilling.
I can't get that bonanza out of my head now. So I'm thinking of the show, like the theme song, but I'm also thinking of the restaurant from the 80s, Bonanza. Did anybody go to eat at Bonanza in the 80s? It was like a sirloin stockade type of thing.
We had Golden Corral.
It was more East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Western sizzling. We didn't have that either. And I remember sirloin stockade signs always had the big cow on it, but we didn't have those either. I lived in the cut, like out in the boonies. Okay, let me scroll down. Adam's in the house. How's it going? Just when I thought I was at the bottom, I am not at the bottom. All right. Hello, hello. Everybody's chatting. I love it. I love it.
Hello.
Victoria, how's it going? Doot, doot, doot.
Yeah, a lot of comments.
Oh my God, I know. I'm trying to get down here. You guys, I love it. Thank you for all the comments. Parker says we had Sizzler. Yeah, yes.
Sizzler.
Yeah. Fell for it too. Very disappointing. Ginger says Ponderosa. What's up, Ginger? Hi, Susan Lee. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, I got there. Trippy says I remember Bonanza. What's the one, David, that we sold the restaurant ware from? Was that Western Sizzling?
That was Western Sizzling. And yeah, Western Sizzling, I think, was the one that really expanded the most. But yeah, what was it? Bonanza. And then I had never heard of Ponderosa, so that's cool. And Sizzler. Sizzler was the biggest one. Yeah.
Yeah. At Golden Corral, you could get steak and shrimp and chicken and ribs and prime rib all in the buffet. So that's all I know. But I'm assuming a lot of these places were like that, right?
Yeah, they had like mainly the salad bar. So you ordered the meal and then you had one trip or multiple trips to the salad bar. It didn't have hot food, just soups and salad. So like traditional 80s, like minimalist salad bar. Yeah.
Right. Ranch, cheese, lettuce.
Yeah. Thousand Islands, what do you think we are? A 5-star hotel?
Yeah, we're making everybody hungry. I know, KB and Susan, I know. I made us some Trader Joe's heat up in the skillet dinner, and it was pretty darn good. It was pretty good. So has anyone heard from Susan Jackson? No, I have not either. I haven't heard a word from her. I know she and Tim were going on a vacation somewhere and then they got home, but I don't know anything other than that. So
I know, and I couldn't find her Instagram either because I usually, like her stuff.
We can't even find her Instagram, so I don't know what's going on. But if somebody hears, let us know. Yes, put those thumbs up, and thank you, Miss Phil. Good to see you in the house as well, doll. Phil's also on my wrench squad, and we have over 80 people in the chat. Only have 50 thumbs up at the moment. We're halfway there. Hot dog.
Halfway there.
You guys, again, if you have a question about how any of this works, 99% of you have been here before. But if you have questions about it, feel free to ask. We are shipping from Colorado and we invoice on Mondays always. So anything you might have purchased Wednesday is going to combine with anything you might purchase tonight, and invoices will go out tomorrow. Okie dokie.
Yep.
All right. Oh, Zona said Ponderosa is one of the first built here in Kokomo, Indiana. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's always interesting to me what franchises hit like in different parts of the country. Like the South has like Church's Chicken, and out here we have Cane's and Slim Chickens, and what's the other one we like? Bird Call. Yeah, we have like Colorado has hit a boom with fried chicken places. It's insane.
Well, we're getting the East Coast moving in and the West Coast coming in, so we get all the different chicken.
All the chicken. And we'll take it. That's great. Yeah. So anyway, we are just chatty Cathy's tonight. We need to get our sale on the road. Thank you guys for being here. Susan said she'd be at the sale tonight if they have electricity. Did they get hit, Brad? Do you know?
Interesting.
I hope they're doing okay. They may be out of power, guys. Oh my gosh.
I said that she was on Facebook earlier today. So
okay.
So she's okay.
Okay, good. All right. I don't really do Facebook much except for our group, our group that we keep up with. You literally just pretty much use it for business. So yes, me too, Helen, for sure. Yeah. All right, guys, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask us. Otherwise, we're going to get this party started. Lots of cool mid-century tonight. Yeah. Some obscure items, some rare items, some kitsch, some glass, pottery. So let's kick it off and get rolling, babe. I'm going to put you up.
Me, huh? Okay, so like I think once we get to 100, I will bring that specialty item that I think a few of you guys are so excited to see. So we'll get to that enamelware piece once we hit 100 thumbs up. Just kidding. I'll bring it sometime during the sale. But this is one of my favorite types of pieces. When I first started, I've always been interested in vintage and antiques since Sarah and I have been together. But when we started selling on Instagram, and posting on Instagram. Barometers and weather stations were always my favorites.
Yeah.
This one I've never gotten. This is my first time getting this one. It is a smaller version of, the larger banjo type. It is all Bakelite, so it's late 40s, early 50s. And the Bakelite, there's no cracking or any issues. There is just a little bit of old sticker residue there that I just left just because you don't want to really mess with the bake. Oh, actually, that back part is metal, so you could definitely get that off easy without damaging it. But yeah, so you've got your barometer down here, and yeah, cased in your Bakelite, and then you've got the metal insert for the face, the dial, and then really nice, smooth, clean glass, no scratches or any issues there. And then your thermometer up here is still intact with a nice metal backing, a lot of patina on it too. And yeah, right now it's about 69 in here because I got the back door open. And yeah, it's nice.
Open in here too. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice evening. So yeah, you just hang it up on the wall. A lot of people say hang it, within 6 feet of 6 to 8 feet of your doorway, not directly in sun type of thing. So you can get your actual weather, just like the old days. But yeah, it's a nice piece to include in your framed pieces to kind of break up the squares and rectangles and all that. So I am just out. I totally forgot to tell you my starting price, Sarah. I'm starting this off at 28.
Okay.
I never do that.
I was just sitting here listening and not even realizing we didn't have a price up here. So yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
thanks. Lisa didn't know it until just now.
Yeah, and we have a lag. So between me and the lag, at 7 o'clock we'll get our first bid. So, but yes, $28, a nice price on this. Very collectible, especially with the nice clean Bakelite. On the Bakelite, you don't want to use anything too abrasive, just like warm soapy water. I use usually these guys, nice little soft fabric pieces. It takes off the dust. And especially if you put just a little bit of water on there, it'll clean it off without getting scratchy or anything like that. So you're welcome for story time. But yeah, it's a really nice piece. I like the face. And down inside it says, made in USA by Fee and Stemwedel Inc. in Chicago. That's an interesting company. You don't really hear that company very often. Mm-hmm. So it's way down in there. And then
I like the font on your guide.
Yeah, really nice font. And Taylor made, that's a USA brand, and this is too, but Taylor made the air guides with that same font. So I actually need to look to see if maybe this company was no, because Taylor was around before this. So I don't know, maybe they shared like the same kind of design. So usually like Taylor would have Taylor written right here, but this doesn't have that. So, interesting. But made in Chicago, I love it. I will bring you back for the recap. $28, and it measures right at 8 inches long. So not too big for your wall. You could even put it in your bathroom if you need to know the temp in there. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Yes, it does work. Thank you, Lisa. Yes.
Yes, it does. So I am going to do a quick claim to get us started for my first round. And these are really cute. I have 2 of them. And they are, I'm going to show you the tag. They are made by Fun Farm 1979. And they both have their little tags and everything. They have pink little flowers around their neck. Now, one has a little brown spot on her ear right there, which really kind of almost looks like part of her. And I have not tried to get it out, but maybe you could. So I'm going to offer this one for $2 less than I'm going to offer this one. Okay, but they're both going to be quick claims. So they are in great shape, no tears or issues, and they're just really velvety soft too. They're a very soft material. And 1979, look at those eyes. Oh yes. And they stand very sweetly. One is just slightly taller than the other, and both have this cute little crazy yarn hair. So we are going to quick claim. Lynn got you. Thank you so much, Lynn. No worries. And we are going to do a quick claim on these. And the first person to put in 20 gets this one. The first person to put in 18 gets this one. Okay. I figured that would just be really easy. Hi, Kevin.
Kevin.
Good to see you, dear. Thanks for being here. And thanks, Lynn.
Yes.
Thanks
for being Lynn. Here. You're welcome.
Yes. So put in 18 on this little guy, put in 20 on this little guy, and they are yours from 1979. Little cute plushies for spring displays, but wonderful for collections if you do any of the Kamar critters or dream pets.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick claim size. This one's 20. This one's 18. I don't see anyone that wants my little deer buddies. Oh no, what's
They're happy deer.
Oh no. All right, so we will keep it moving. Thanks, guys.
Okie dokie. All right, and we're at 92 people. Let's make sure we keep doing those thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on a Sunday night. So I have some accessories that are great for the desk, but also great for your living area, your bedroom, depending on how you set up your space. So this little piece, got this at the estate sale up in Denver, the high-end estate sale. And I've just kind of held on to it because it's, first of all, it's nice to use for, oh, Gina, you don't have to sign up. All you have to do is if you decide that you want to bid on something, we just need you to send to this email address right here, your name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, and your email address that you want us to send the invoice to. That's it.
Whew, I had an almost catastrophe, but everything's fine.
Oh, good. Good. Okay. And yeah, and the mods in the chat will be able to help you. Thank you, Holly. That's perfect. So, and with bidding, all you have to do is you put in the dollar amount in the chat, and we just treat it as a bid throughout the chat. So, but yeah, this piece was from that really nice high-end estate sale, and they had this nice solid brass. I think I could not date it for sure. I would say, judging by the bamboo, 50s or 60s, because that was really popular during that time. Could be older, but it's a nice brass piece with its own chain that links it up so it won't slide. When it's out, you have it sitting right at 9 inches tall. So it's a nice, smaller size. You can get a smaller size frame in there, or even dishes. So it does hold different things that you want. But yeah, I love the bamboo style. It just kind of gives you a nice stylization to whatever you're displaying. So that's our first little fella, and I'll show some other things in it. But the other guy here, he's a little bit newer. He's from the 80s, so it's actually not very new. We're old. And he is a desktop item. So you guys remember these from the 80s, I'm sure. Multiple makers made these. This one is on like a weighted plastic base, and we've got the regular old felt at the bottom so it doesn't scratch up. Oh my God, Brad. And this, every time I see this, all I think of is that little paperclip guy from the Word document or whatever. And, you know, he's trying to tell you, hey, make a new document, pointing over there. But it stands about 8 inches tall and is great for a desk for ephemera or notes, bills, and that kind of thing. So those are the two little finds that I have there. So you can definitely put a really cool ephemera piece in there. You could put your bills, which are not so cool, in there, but you could definitely use it as a different type of display. And then, of course, the other choice is our nice mid-century bamboo little frame easel. And it does have a nice lip. Thank you, Gail. I see your bid. The lip that sits out, it's not too noticeable, but it gives you a little bit versatility to display different things. You know, then you can kind of see some of the brass sticking out. You can use it for stuff like this as well. So, like, it's a really nice stand that'll support different pieces. So let's go ahead and start our countdown. Thank you, Gail, for your bid. And I'm just put that so we don't break anything. And those are our choices. This easel is 9 inches, and our paper clip, friendly little paper clip, is 8 inches.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Love it. Those are choices.
Yeah, nice little touch of the 50s and the 80s sitting side by side with some antiques in them. Why not? Let's start our countdown. Thank you, Gail. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Laura. I love them both too. Yeah. And if you saw my desk, which sometimes you can in the reflection, I have stuff all over my desk. Not enough room for more.
I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Karen. I got you. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Laze, your bid came in right after the bid end, so we'll honor it after Gail. So Gail, let me know if you want paperclip or easel, or you can always do both. And then Laze, you'll be right after that. Thank you, guys.
Those are nice. Yeah, I love a good easel. So
Yes.
handy.
All right,
Okay.
Gail, I got you for Mr. Paperclip. And
And
then Laze, just let me know if you are interested in our bamboo little easel. 9 inches tall.
awesome.
Thank you, guys. Congrats.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do something super cute that was
Yay,
part of
Laze.
my own childhood. Yay, Laza, yay! I'm glad that worked out. So I found this over the weekend, and I will tell you, it was in disarray when I found it. And let me, I rehabbed it, I revived it, and I'm quite proud of it. It's freaking adorable. I am.
That was a lot of work.
Is a little vintage 1980s Easter tree. My Mimi bought me one of these years ago when David and I were first married and we had little kids. And mine is very similar to this, but mine has like a base that's an Easter egg. This one I'm starting, David, at $25. And look at the cute base on this. It has like different colored wrapped raffia. Thanks, Gina. Appreciate that. And then you have all of these little wooden critters. So we have bunnies, we have birdies and eggs, we have horizontal flying bunnies, we have bunnies who have turned their backs to us, we have little wreaths with flowers, and then at the end of every bendable branch are these really cute little bendable flowers. And you can bend them into any shape you want. I spread mine out because I thought they were darling. And it goes all the way to the top. Look at this. So precious. I am nuts for this. And I spent some time rehabbing it and bending it up to where it actually looks right, getting the little ornaments even, and so on. So it is a cutie straight from the 80s. All of the little wooden bunnies are there. I think it has about 30 ornaments on it. It's got Easter eggs. Lisa noted, I told Lisa if she's not careful, I'm going to send her an Easter tree in the mail for the grandkids because she just loves little tiny weird stuff like this all over her house. And if you're not careful, Lisa, it could happen. But this one honestly is so sweet. I have good memories of mine because my grandma gave it to me. I always did an Easter tree every year with my parents at home. Ours was definitely a do-it-yourself stick cut from our woods. But you know what? I think that was really cool too. So I think Easter trees are a fun part of spring, whether you actually celebrate Easter or not. You got some little chickens in there as well. They are very funny.
And Susan Arbubu had a good question about, is it easy to store? Yes, because you take all the ornaments off, obviously, and then the branches just collapse. You can collapse them in and you can get it packaged into a pretty small box.
So it's 19 inches right now as it is, 19 inches tall. Okay. And it is, when you collapse it down, like if I squish, I'll take, whoever buys it, I'll take all of the little ornaments off and then I'll squish it together and kind of bend it down. And then you can shape it back when you get it and decorate it with kiddos in your life for spring. It's super sweet, good memories all the way around from my childhood of an Easter tree. This one is straight out of the 80s. What is Arvuvu's question?
Oh, I already answered it.
Oh, okay. All right, good. All right. So $25 on my adorable Easter tree. I believe there's about 30 ornaments on it, from chickens to birdies to bunnies.
Yeah. When you're looking for replacement pieces, like these wooden pieces, they ain't cheap. So getting it all together, that's a great bundle price.
It really is, and it's just so cute. So if anybody wants it, it's only $25, which I feel like is a great deal because I've sold the little wooden ornaments for 20. So
yeah.
I love it too because it's Easter stuff.
Do you want to keep
it? Yeah, it brings me a life joy. And I've been sitting here staring at it since the lady brought it in here.
I'm sorry, but there's 2 bids on it already. Bucky, do you have any money left over from Christmas?
No.
Well, then you.
But
no.
It brings me joy.
No.
It brings me joy, David.
Go back to your corner.
Okay, balancing this thing and doing Bucky with the other hand, really not fun. Okay, here we go. We're counting it down. Thank you guys for the bids. We are at 27 on my Kewpie little Easter tree. It does balance out nicely. When you rebend it out, just if you hang an ornament over here, 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 so it doesn't get top heavy. Okay, counting it down. Here we go.
Ginger, you'll see it again. Don't worry.
Ginger, Bucky is one of our mini little Kewpie vintage mascot. He was born in 1977, and he is a puppy named Bucky Rabbit. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. No lie, I spent about an hour and a half on this thing, so I'm glad it's going to somebody.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You have to take it back apart.
I know. I am going to undo it and then bend its little leaves out and then have fun bending them out when you get it. Yeah. So there is the bid. And Trina, congratulations. You have an adorable little Easter tree coming your way. Cool. All right. His scrunchie is in here, Phil. Sometimes he likes to wear his hair up. Sometimes, like David, he wears his ear down.
You never know. Yeah. And yes, these are ears. These are my ears. Hello. Okay, let's stay in the 50s. I have a really good get, and this. So let me just say, these are usually broken. So I've got cardboard underneath me, so if the cup falls off, it won't break. And I'm just going to. You're looking the wrong way, buddy. I'm going to show it to you all together. So it is the poodle, Redware poodle from the 50s, made in Japan. I'll show his bottom, or his belly has the sticker. And he has she has all 6 of her little mugs or shot glasses still on her little hooks that are also still intact. She is a really beautiful Redware decanter. So I'm taking off the cups, and I'll show you the cups. Each cup has the little handle and the little, really coffeeed out poodle. So we've got 6 of those guys. And with those, they're all in great condition. I don't think any of them had stickers, but the sticker, it's actually a stamp, not even a sticker. So we have the Japan stamp right here on the bottom. And so this is, these portions usually get cracked off and then repaired. They're in great condition. The butt here where the handle comes up is in great condition and still has this little rub mark so you can stand it on its back or on its hind legs. And the cork is still good enough to actually put your liquor in there. Now, with that being said, you can see a little bit of the cork has broken off. It is nice and clean, though, so it doesn't have any kind of like molding or anything that you'd have to worry about, so you could definitely use it. And yeah, there's no cracks. There's a little spout right there. I initially thought it was a crack or a chip, but that's just a pouring spout. So that's how you would pour your liquor out into your little shot glasses for your poodle lovers. How cool is that?
So cool. The fact that it has all of the little shot glasses and they haven't been, lost or broken. Because we find a lot of times these critters with the little hangers on them, and people will be like, "What are these?" And we're like, "They're missing their cups." Yep. It's a sad piece, but this guy has his.
Yeah, has his cups, has his cork, has everything that he needs or she needs. And yeah, it's a nice kitschy piece. And Redware is that color of the actual pottery, the pottery that's used. And yeah, you've got the nice white painting for the back for the little swirls as well as up front. And I just can't get over those eyes. You guys want some scotch? No? All right.
No.
No. So
No.
I'm just going to hang 3 of these cups on the 2 on the front, just so I can show it all together. They hang up there nicely. It's just with balancing it, I don't want one to slide off and go tumbling. So this whole set comes for $38, and it's all in excellent condition. And I wanted to show again on the butt, you've got those little feet there, and then that rough spot that's on the handle. That's so you can set it up on its back side, and it'll sit up for you. But if I do that there, I don't want to accidentally break anything. So
Decanter. It makes you want to sip a brandy and put some naughty stuff in that dog.
Oh, it totally does. It totally does. And yeah, the dog is totally awake and ready for it. So 38 for the whole set. And yeah, nice complete set from the 50s. I'll bring our little poodle back for the recap. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, it's time to do these cats, y'all. So if you follow me over on Instagram, you saw that I made a reel. I think I posted one over here in shorts on YouTube. This was one of my favorite finds from yesterday, and then hilarity ensued. So let me show you what they are, first of all. And if you know, you know. So once upon a time, my friend Lisa, as in Lisa V with the wrench in the chat, said, Sarah, I love these Walter Bosse animals. Have you seen them? I said, no. She sent me a picture of a horse. It was a little horse with a wild mane. It was cute, but I was like, okay, so they're mid-century figurines. So then I went and looked, and I found these cats. Well, lo and behold, we're out picking, and I come across them in the flesh. I find them. They're listed on eBay for $199. I'm going to start these at $75. And I'm going to tell you about the crazy story. And Lisa can back me up because she's in the chat. Yeah, here we go. Indeed. So I get these shakers yesterday. And I'm like, oh my God, I've got Walter Bosse's. I'm so excited. And Lisa's like, oh my gosh, send me pictures, la la la. So I sent her pictures, and then the rabbit hole began. We went down the rabbit hole because, generally speaking, Walter was making creations in the 50s. He is a mid-century artist, and these are from the 50s. You can see we've got an aged patina. They are very cool. They have an amazing mid-century design. And this one, FYI, has a little dent like right there and right there. Doesn't really affect anything. It's where they did the S. It's where they indented that like by hand. You can tell. Aren't they cool? I know. Yeah. Very mid-century. Look them up. My goodness. They go for a pretty penny. If you find the black ones with bronze, he made those for a certain amount of years, right, Lisa? So Lisa, her husband, and I go on an hour-and-a-half journey down the Walter Bosse rabbit hole yesterday. And what we ended up finding out is that Walter had a problematic life, first of all. So he started making these creations in the 50s. And then he ended up moving to Germany. He was originally from Austria, by the way. And so some of these you will find stamped Austria. Some are completely unsigned. Some say Germany on the bottom. So we're going to tell you the difference between what's what. So apparently Walter lost his you-know-what in Germany, did not do well. The Germans went in and stole his molds. His company went under. They took his stuff, stole his molds, and started producing their own during the same time period. But then when you also research Walter Bosse's life, he did work in coppers. And he did most of his work in a particular set of years in the 50s in brass and this like cast black metal. Okay. Almost feels like pot metal. These are very heavy. Okay. And the salt and pepper shakers come out. You can see they are very vintage, original cork stoppers also, which tells me they are 50s. And then, yes, he died broke and penniless, but his stuff lives on. And the little cats with these faces, you've seen them also. I'll tell you where you've also seen them is gum catchers. He also, towards the end of the 50s, started making these in ceramics, but the ones in metal are the most valuable. So you will find these same shakers on eBay for $199. And I'm not going to, we're not starting there. We're starting at 75. His life story was kind of interesting. It was also kind of tragic. And then of course, like any good artist, somebody ends up stealing the idea and calling it their own. So that's why some of these that you might find out and about on your travels are going to be marked Germany on the bottom. Some will be completely blank. Some will be stamped Austria. How do you tell if they're real? You can't. There's no way.
Right.
So do we know if they are 100% Walter Bosse, or do we know if they are Walter Bosse inspired, designed, or stolen? We don't know. Right. And that is the crazy story about these shakers. So I think, yes, they look like, if you take the shakers out, they do look like the gum parkers. Yeah. I'll show you the back sides as well. So you can see we have some scratching to the copper patina, and you can tell they're not actually copper. That is like a copper cast.
Yeah.
And then you can scratch through to the underneath, and underneath the silver is black, which I don't really know much about, to be honest with you. Right. So again, very interesting. They are mid-century modern. They go for a ton elsewhere. This is a very reasonable price, whether they are 100% Walter Bosse himself, Walter Bosse designed, or Walter Bosse inspired. But they are not new. They are old. They do date to the 50s. And it's interesting, fascinating history around a lot of these pieces. So when you Google it, it says he did work in copper. So who knows? We really don't know. But we laughed until we were sick about this yesterday, because I researched these until I was like, I don't even want to look at these cats anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm offering them here at 75, which is also what I would probably start them on eBay. So if they don't sell here, it's okay. We will find them a home. They are super MCM. They are adorable, highly collectible. If you know, it's kind of one of those designers. If you know, I give full credit to Lisa, because I did not know about these until her. But that's, where it says damn fine price. Yes. Even if they were the German, copies or whatever, they still go way up there. So 75 is fair. Yeah. All right. So anybody else wants to get in on these? Walter Bosse, again, was an Austrian artist, and he had a bad time. And what happened apparently with him going bankrupt is he got in over his head on materials for these, and they never paid the people for the materials and lost his ass. So 75, anybody interested? No big deal. We'll bring them back for the recap, and then they're on eBay. Thank you guys. Please awesome. Tell our story. I did it.
Yes. I love it. And some things you can never really know the exact time frame. However, it was still the same time frame. It was just if it was in Austria with him, or it was right after that when in Germany they were starting to make them, right?
Yes.
Totally wild. Karen's asking for a spelling.
It is Bosse.
Okay.
Go look at the cats. If you're a Googler, and I love to Google stuff all the time. If you're a Googler, go look and you tell me what you think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so this is funny because this week Sarah and I were like, and I told Sarah, I was like, okay, we're looking for small items, not bringing anything big this week.
And there you go. I'm going to go get some more water. I'll be right back.
And yes, this is obviously big. However, shipping is going to be really affordable because it's a fold-down tray and very lightweight. Oh, that's awesome, Laura. You had your dinner on this tray. This is a 60s, late 50s, early 60s, beautiful fiberglass TV tray stand. Yes, Wordsmith fiberglass. And it does have the little tinsel pieces that are also molded in there. So you've got like gold flecks, kind of like blowing leaves or blowing whatever, with the really beautiful butterflies in there. And it is in great condition. Now, I will say Usually when you find these, you've got the plastics that were used to keep these clamped down, and they become brittle over time. So they are intact. With that being said, every time you undo them, you guys probably know, you just kind of do it slowly. Just snap it slowly. Don't go real hard, and it will come apart just fine. So thank you, Lynn. I see your bid. Thank you so much. And yes, these are wonderful for crafters. They're wonderful for a quick display or anything like that. It's nice and stable. It does have its original feet. I thought I had coffee on the ground, but we're good. And yeah, there's just not much to say about it besides the fact that the fiberglass is all intact. There's no sun fading, no brittleness coming up. And the metal is also still protected very well with the feet. So you fold it up, fairly simple. And of course, shipping, will ship this alone. So if you have something else, we don't have a 24-inch package that weighs 5 pounds. We want it to be a lightweight. And then that part will come off as well. So it folds down nicely to stow it away. Yeah, there have been times where we've been into different shops where they have like 4 or 5 of these set up with crafting things going on, different projects. So a really cool piece. And it measures 22 by 16 and a half. And then it stands about 24 inches tall. So,
I wanted to keep it to put plants on, but where it would be go in my dining room, and that little area is super tiny. I'm like, I can't squeeze one.
Yeah. And with 4 little dogs.
I like it that much. Like, I love these. Very mid-century, very cool.
Yeah. And a lot of times they have the browning from being in the sun and just water damage and that stuff. Don't see that in this. A lot of nice true gold with the yellowish fiberglass. So
yeah, it cleaned up really good. It was really dirty when we got it, but it cleaned up like a boss, and it is such a cool little mid-century TV tray. And if you like to eat dinner, in front of the TV, it's perfect because it is that height. But I mean, you could use it as a bedside table, plant tray, whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm putting some hand cream on my hands. Yes.
Awesome. Well, while she's moisturizing, let's count it down for Lynn. Thank you so much. From the 60s, great piece. Oh, that's cool. Laura says hers is pristine also. Yeah, wow. Grab these. And, if you get a set of 4, that's even better. Why not? Yeah. So let's cut them down. And you have very lightweight. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Gail, what's hilarious? And it's not so much with like our generation, but millennials and Gen Z love the geese. They love it.
Yes, they do.
Collecting the geese now. So hang tight, Gail. You might want something with those trays. Congratulations, Lynn.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, Karen says, going to put chickens up. Don't sell anything orange till I get back.
No worries. Take care of those chickens. Thank you, Lynn.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Let's do some Lefton bluebirds. Let's do that first of all. I'm gonna do the creamer and the sugar. And these are fantastic. And again, when you find these kitschy pieces out in the wild, it's exciting, especially as a collector. So I am going to start these Lefton pieces for choice. And that is, if I can find them on my sheet. Holy cow, Sarah. Where's my stuff? Am I missing a sheet? No. Yes, maybe. Okay, they're there. All right, so I'm starting these, David. Sorry about that. At $38 for choice. And the reason I'm doing them for choice is I feel like a lot of collectors like myself have pieced their collections piece by piece by piece. So if you're needing the creamer, this is her. And these are the real deal. They date to the 50s. Very, very cute. Lefton bluebirds. Let me feel if there's any roughness. Yes, there is a little roughness right there. Not a chip, but you can tell it is just slightly worn right there on her bottom beak. And I do that. You can always tell by feeling, where the glaze is. And they are marked on the bottom. GOZ Lefton, number 290. And these are so much fun to collect. They started this particular pattern in 1953. And they were only made for a few years, which is why they're very popular. As far as kitsch goes, these are kind of holy grails to collect, as most of you know. And they always will have their little yellow, pink flowers with yellow centers. And look at those eyes. I know this is the perfect time of year. I always put my collection into my Easter hutch for spring. Because they just look so cute with my Easter tree and all of my bunnies and chickies and all that good stuff. So $38 for choice. There are no other issues with the creamer, no chips, cracks, or issues. Nice and clean, no breaks, no repairs, which is wonderful. Again, finding these pieces. I own all of these pieces except the butter dish and the whistling singing teapot, which is $1,000, and I'll never own that. So, but the butter dish someday will be mine. Wildflower, I see you in, sweetheart, at 38. So that is for creamer. Then here is sugar, and she is just a little precious angel. Now, the right way when you have these pieces with two tops is to always have her face like facing sideways, right? So you've got the little flowers here, and she has a little bitty right there, little flaw in the glaze. And then she had one other little flea bite. Where is it? Right here. I had to feel for it. It's not super noticeable. It's that one. It's not this one. It's this one. There's a little flea right there, but I mean, it's really almost kind of looks like part of her feather.
Right.
Here is her top. You can see the inside is nice, very clean. And then, of course, marked again on the bottom. And just super stinking cute. Also, right in here, you can't see it from the outside, but that is on the inside of the lip, and you can't see it when her little topper is on. Okay, so that is going to be for choice of Lefton bluebirds. Super sweet, very collectible in the kitsch world. These are holy grails for some people. I collect these personally and have almost all of the pieces, except that damn elusive butter dish. I've been looking for the butter dish for probably 6 years, but I'm too cheap to pay over $100 for it. So I'll probably never get it either. All right. So we are going to start a countdown. Amy, thanks, sweetheart, for your bid. If anybody else wants to get in on my little Lefton bluebirds, now is the time. Here we go. 15, 14, 13. This is for choice, by the way. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. I know, Tiffany. Never say never. Good to see you tonight, girly. How are you? How are you? I'm making Tiff, I'm making a corned beef tomorrow if you want to come over for dinner. I'll have plenty.
Oh shoot, I still need to do that too.
All right. So there is the bid in from Lisa. Thank you, sweetheart. Amy, congrats, honey. Do you want creamer or sugar or both? And just let me know. All right, girly. Thanks so much.
Wow. That's awesome to be able to grab those.
Yay.
So cool. I have a mid-century modern lamp, and now going out there to Be Castro, I think it was. I know we're still looking for lampshades. This lampshade actually originally came with this lamp, so it's staying with it. But we are always looking. This is a mid-century modern, early 60s with a beautiful teak. So you got the teak wood up here, and it's in excellent condition, no scratching to it. And then you've got a nice texture ceramic, white paint on the base here for that nice bulbous look, and then brown ceramic for the base. I did take off the felt because it needed rewiring. I didn't trust the wiring. So it does have new wiring, so you're not going to have any issues. And then I resealed it. But underneath it, on the ceramic portion, it did say, had a number 59-394 under the felt. We looked and we could find it. and everything says Danish, which does line up with that nice design. So yeah, that wood is just beautiful. And then what's really nice is the size of it. So it stands 20 inches tall, but then with that lampshade being slender like that, it's only 8-inch diameter. So it fits in those like tough spots that you want to light up. And it's a nice soft light because of the felting that's on the actual lampshade. So I'll put it in here. You've got the rose or the florals all the way through, and it's nice and clean. No issues with the flocking. I think I'm seeing a party starting to develop. That's awesome.
Yeah, apparently we're having a corned beef cabbage party tomorrow night. Everybody's invited.
Well,
so.
crap! I really need to take that out of the freezer.
It's time to thaw the corned beef. No, the velvet on this lampshade is perfect. It is like the most wonderful flocky velvet. It's so mid-century, and I feel like it really fits into every style. You can go modern with it. You can go old school, florals with it. It goes kind of with everything, which
it
is
really
nice.
does. Yeah, and as far as the light bulb, sorry about that. You can put the light bulb depending on what kind you want, the darker or the more bluish tint, or you can go with like 2200 lumens for more of a warm tone. That's what this one is. So that's what you're getting right there. Very bright, but then you put on the lampshade and it just has a really nice warm look to it.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Yeah, it has a great glow. It gives out good light. And wattage wise, babe, what kind of bulb?
Right now it has a 45 watt. I would do, no bigger than 60 watt. So,
maybe 75. You could probably get away with 75, but I wouldn't go with that.
Yeah. And it has a nice light that does come down and really shines up, shows off that wood and then the texture. And that is a nice soft white.
Yeah.
In there. And then just an easy toggle switch up top to turn it on and off. So $64. Yeah, it's a beaut. I have, of course, we have tons of lamps that we buy over the years and change them out. And I thought about changing out for this one, but yeah, I'm in love. I really like the one we have.
Yes, we are vintage lamp obsessed. Shout out Crazy Lamp Lady. Yes, vintage lamps are. Oh, yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
Great.
I absolutely love it. It's a nice size. I agree, Zona. A reading lamp, if you have a comfortable chair, put this next to that comfortable chair and you can just chill out and read.
It looks good with our wooden one too, right there on the table. Yeah.
It does. Yeah, it does. So 64, not seeing any bids. I will bring it back for the recap. And as far as shipping goes, very affordable. Lampshade comes off. Light bulb is not included. And so you've got a nice lightweight package. So I will bring that back for the recap. Thank you, guys.
Fantastic. All right, guys.
Fantastic.
Let's go this way. So this was a super exciting find. And I got this actually on an online auction and then got to pick it up over the weekend. Oh, this is my very first Sasha Brastoff piece. So again, we had kind of a little mid-century haul really over the weekend. Pardon me. Sasha Brastoff was an interesting man. Designer, designed costumes at one point, did all kinds of designs. And he was, of course, a California potter. David, I'm starting this at 48, by the way. And what is interesting about his story is his California pottery experience only really happened between 1946 and 1962, and then it went out. So he actually was in the Army for a time, and then he served and performed for the enlisted men as Carmen Miranda in drag. Of course, came out, had his partner, who was a famous Hollywood designer. I cannot remember. Howard Shoup, I believe, was his partner's name. And such a great interesting life. He did lots of different things with design in the Hollywood community, was very well known and really a big deal for the time. Now, you're asking yourself, how can I tell if I have a real Sasha Brastoff? It will always, always, always be signed right here.
Yep.
See where it says ASCHAB. And sometimes he would sign it Sasha Brastoff. Sometimes it would just say Sasha. And sometimes it would be Sasha B. Okay. Look online if you have a question about the signature and the validity and the authenticity. So this we know was made between 46 and 62. And the company was only in business for 16 years. But it was his passion. He did a lot of different things and ended up back into ceramics, which was his love as a child, apparently. So great story. And hold on, I pulled up something else I wanted to share with you guys. Where is it? Erg. And so these are usually not marked on the back, no stickers or anything like that. But you can see too the speckle in the mid-century design. I'm always talking about how fantastic I love the speckle in so many mid-century pieces, especially like atomic ware.
Right.
Has one flaw. The flaw is right here. It is a small flake chip off the back of the fen. It does not compromise the piece at all. Otherwise it is in really, really good shape. Look at the design.
Yeah.
It's all hand painted and signed by him. Yes, Laura, he was a machine, cranked out all kinds of different pieces. And he even did an erotic line, come to find out. And those pieces go into the thousands. If you ever find a Sasha B erotic piece, oh my gosh, thousands on those. So he served in the Air Force. And then he did a stint with 20th Century Fox as well. And he also worked with people like Betty Grable and Carmen Miranda, which is then how he went on later to do Carmen Miranda in drag. And of course, at the time, it was not cool in the 40s and 50s to be out. So he had a partner, but they had to hide their lives. And he was very flamboyant, fabulous, and fun. And I'm so excited that I got to finally find one of his pieces on my own.
Yeah.
So yeah, wonderful history, really, really cool artist. And I'm going to start a countdown. Beth at 48. Thank you so much. Again, this is a Sasha Brastoff piece from the 50s. It is in excellent shape with the exception of one little flake chip right there on a fin, and it is signed. Okay, so I'm starting to count down, friends. Here we go. We're at 48, looking for 49, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. He even painted his own family's dinner plates as a kid. Like, he was so into ceramics, and he chose ceramics over the Hollywood life, which I thought was kind of impressive, to dedicate yourself to the art, because that could be really tempting and luring,
Yeah.
All right, get in, Beth. Congratulations. You have a Sasha Brastoff fish. So cool. She said, I have 3 of his pieces. Fantastic. Well, welcome this one to the group, and thanks again, Beth.
Yep, she's got 4 now.
The right person. That's right.
Susan Jackson. Everybody say a big welcome to Susan Jackson. Earlier on, we were all worried about you. We haven't seen you.
Susan, girl, all of us have been wondering where you were, and it's so nice to see you back home. So I am glad. I hope you're doing okay. People have been asking. We've been wondering, and it's good to hear from you. So welcome, Susan and Tim.
Yeah,
I know. Like, Susan.
Welcome or
welcome.
Välkommen. Okay, so Swedish for we've got some wood, and it's just in time for Susan Jackson. So thank you so much for being here. We've got a really cool Swedish horse. It is 14 by 15. I do believe it's from the 80s, judging by the wear as well as the style of it. This is not one that was ever like hanging. It just has a couple little holes, one right here and one right here. It may have been on a mount. I don't know for sure, but you've got welcome in Sweden, Swedish. And then on this other side, this is Mondejar, and this is based off of Mondejar, Guadalajara, and that's the wine region in Spain. So it may have been hanging in a business, or maybe a last name that it was gifted to. So one side does have this name here, and
Cool.
in Sweden, and then of course welcome on the other side. What's awesome about it is the black represents something different than the more traditional red Swedish Dala horse. And the Dala horse represents good luck. So a lot of times you'll see him at an entrance to a home, and also an exit sometimes. So this is one that I would say you would probably want to just mount up and just have the welcome on this side. So you could definitely hang it that way or just stand it up. But the black symbolizes strength and power, and the red one is energy and passion. So if you have the red, you team it up with your black one, and you have two different good luck symbols. So great for Christmas time, but traditionally these were meant year round for just a nice welcoming symbol, kind of like folk art, basically. But yeah, it's a nice condition, 14 by 15, and just asking 34 on it. And I want to just show, you can see like some of the newer ones that you'll find, you'll see out there, they don't have these kind of sculpts. The wood has a lot of detail to it, but it's minimal, so very primitive, just to give you that stylized effect. Even on the mane, you've got rounded up here and then flat, plain. So a lot of special work goes into making these out of one solid piece. And then, of course, all hand painted.
Nice.
Yeah. Who's a good pony? Yeah. And yeah, the Dala horse, good symbolization, power and strength. And we all need that right now. And look how thick he is.
I feel like someone from Sweden then traveled like to Spain.
Yeah.
And like, here you go, hang this in your winery. It's
right.
fine. I love
Yeah.
it. Oh,
And
there's
well, Susan.
Susan.
Well, thank you so much for your bid. I love this little flat front too. And yeah, this would look nice also, like in a bar type of display, you know, put your brandy and different things around it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the bar, you know. So let's count them down. Thank you, Susan Jackson. And here we go. 15, 14. Lemmy, you want to count down? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Power and strength. Oh, Lemmy.
Oh, Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Oh, goodness. Hey, 100 peeps in the house, guys. We're trying to get to 100 thumbs up tonight. So if you would help us get there, much appreciated. And there is our bid in from Lisa. Susan Jackson, welcome. Welcome home.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Lemon down.
Awesome. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and do my Lefton bluebird cookie jar. And I want to tell you a little bit about it.
Thanks, Susan.
First. Okay, girl, come here. She's a big girl. So I'm starting this at 100. This is not the one from the 50s. This is the 2003 reprisal that Lefton did. So it's not a reproduction. It is an anniversary edition of the 50-year anniversary of the Lefton Bluebirds from 1953. So in 2003, that's the year David and I got married, they made a special for the repop because the pieces were so expensive, hard to find. And this is one of their most popular molds, most popular designs. And who doesn't love the cute face of these bluebirds, right? Those big eyes kind of melt your heart. I don't know why. I got one piece of this years and years ago, and I had to have it all. I think it's the eye painting and so on. She is wonderfully made. The last 2003 anniversary edition Bluebird on eBay sold for $115. So that's why I'm just asking 100 for her. And I did score the actual Lefton Bluebird teapot, and I kept it. Not teapot, I'm sorry, cookie jar.
Cookie jar.
And I kept it because I had never had the 1950s one before. So I decided to keep the 1950s one. And this one is from my personal collection. This is the one I've had all these years. This guy's been in my kitchen for probably 9 years. So really cute, really good price, nice shape. Oh, there's one little chip. Hold on. I want to tell you about the chip.
Careful.
Anybody throws down a bid. It's minor, but it's there. Where are you? I have to feel for it because you can't really see it. Oh, it's right here. And it's very, very, very minor. Okay. It does not show from the top. And that's it. There's no other cracks. And you'll see these sold pricing on eBay for like 100. But the problem with them is they're cracked. Like one of the ones that sold for 100 was completely cracked, repaired. It was cracked all the way down and cracked. So if you look at the pictures on the listings of the ones that are in pristine condition, that's what I based my pricing off of, because she only has that one tiny, tiny little crack. Absolutely not, Brad. This would crush. She's heavy. This would crush that little tissue box. That's a cute try. Hi, Jennifer. How you doing, sweetheart? So I'm selling my Lefton Bluebird cookie jar. She is a big girl. Let me tell you size, if you're wondering if she's going to fit in your shelf or cabinets. She is 10 inches tall. And at the longest point, she's 9.5 inches long. And she's a pretty wide girl. She is 8.5 inches wide. So she's a sweetheart. $100 on the Lefton Bluebird cookie jar. She is from 2003. She is the anniversary edition of the original Lefton Bluebirds made by Lefton. So such a sweetheart. If there is no interest here, she is going to eBay. So grab her now while you can if you want to. Otherwise, I'm going to eBay. All right. Guys, I thought I'd offer her here first because I know a lot of people love that Kitsch.
Yes, beautiful bird. And it holds so many cookies.
So cute.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this item here. So when we were downstairs at this shop, I walked up to Sarah and I was like, now hear me out. And the reason I said that was because we don't usually buy stuff like this, but it's an older one, enamelware. Yes, Susan. And it is in really good condition. Someone took really good care of it, which is great. There's no stamps on it, so I couldn't find a for sure maker. But these are generally from the 40s through 60s, and it's in nice, nice condition. When we were in Missouri, when we lived there, there was a little bed and breakfast, and they, the lady that worked there, she or owned it, she used this as like a planter. She had different kind of displays. You know, of course, that's kind of like you're thinking shabby chic type of design. So of course we can do the simple thing, you know, and do that. However, there's other things you can do with this. A lot of different display possibilities. But yeah, let's go ahead and go for the, you know, on the nose one. You can put some plants in there, whatever, and it kind of has that nice look to it. Just a little like, oh, what is that? And then you realize, oh man, that's a, yeah. So, but there's other things you can do. So let's say we wanted to hang it up on the wall, put a hanger on the back, no odor, smells perfect, nice and clean. But yeah, hang it up. You can take your magic eraser or your dry erase pen and do some artwork. So put some snowflakes on it. But,
yes, succulents.
Yeah.
David was cracking me up earlier. He's like, Sarah, and I'm like, maybe we should keep this for our own bathroom. It's so cute. And he's pulling a Bob Ross right now. Look, we're making a little mountain scene. Oh my God.
Yeah. So now we've got a nice mountain scene. And what's great about it is, let's say you make a mistake and a smiley face, a little, he's not that happy, but he's there. And then all you have to do is then just.
He's not that happy. No.
take it off, and you can do another piece of art. So it's kind of like if you're in the bathroom and you're bored, you're trying to do what you need to do. It's a fun piece. So you could definitely put it in your bathroom. Hawkeye and BJ love to use a rubber ball, and you can do a whole play thing with it. Yes, it is super clean. Otherwise, I would not be touching it.
Yes.
It is nice and clean. And but yeah, you can even take a flower frog. Let's take your flower frog, set it in there. Oh, he slides around a little bit, and then you can put your little ephemera piece in there, and you've got a nice little display.
Okay, that's weird, but I'm here for it. I'm not dogging it. Personally, I would do it as a planter.
Yeah,
but I think it's so
nice.
hung in a bathroom.
I agree.
A little fake plant or something in it, right? It's a hoot. And especially if you're one of those people that doesn't take your decor like super seriously, and you're just like, I have a skunk bathroom, and that, I mean, it's kitschy, it's fun.
And it is fun, and there's no damage. So like, yeah, if you wanted to do something with it, water wise, you could definitely put the water in there and actual living plants. Go crazy with it.
You could.
Little koi pond.
Floating candles for a child's birthday. Hot damn. Yeah.
But I couldn't leave it behind. It was nice. A lot of this is the design that was used in World War II. So you don't know where this has been. It could have had some history to it. But yeah, you could, a big ashtray. That's a great idea, Tiffany.
I like leaving it with the dry erase marker, and when you're in somebody, like, leave it with the dry erase marker, and then people that go into your bathroom can like sign like Sarah was here, or
I pooped today.
Oh no, don't do that. No.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and count it down. Thank you guys so much. It does not glow. Let's make no glowing materials. Yeah. So let's count it down. I mean, there's so much you can do. Let's count it down. 15, 14. Thank you, Anne. And we got a Burt Reynolds thing going on here, smoking a cigar. How about that?
I think it's rad. I know, Susan, we both were like, well, damn, this is cool. Now I want to find one for us. Like, I know.
So much you can do.
I want to tell my husband.
Okay, let's count it down before it gets crazy. 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Yeah, I mean, you could even, make your own diorama for the bathroom in it, little skunks.
Absolutely. Yeah, grandma's ribbon candy display. I love it, Terry.
Be in there for 20, 30 years, little dust. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God, y'all are cracking me up. Hardcore. Okay.
Well, there's our bid end, Gail. I have a feeling this was your prize and joy you were looking for. So thank you so much, guys.
Gosh, for Christmas, from Christmas Vacation, you could write, the Esser is full. Full. Yeah, that would be for Christmas. And put like some branches. I'm thinking of all kinds of ideas for this. That should be a crafting project. Yeah. Church crafts with toilets.
Why not? Yeah. And if you really have to go, just clear it out. Do what you got to do.
Lamar, I don't even know what to say anymore.
Candy. It's also a great way to hand out candy for the trick-or-treaters.
Killing me. Good, Gail. Good.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Where to go from there? All right. Let's do some art. Let's do art. Arty art. Oh, so what a cool piece. I'm starting this at $36. Oh, yeah. This is a Margaret Keane from 1982. If you know who she is, you know why this is precious. And there it is, signed M.D.H. Keane. Underneath it, you can't really see it, but it does say 1982 in there at the bottom. It is a art piece called Danny Boy, which I thought was also appropriate for St. Patrick's Day and Easter, with the sweet little lamb. And here we go.
Poor lamb. Yeah, does anybody else see what I'm seeing?
So David says to me, when I put this in the cart, he says to me, I really feel like that kid's trying to take out that lamb.
Yeah. Like, then look at the eyes. Like, really look at the eyes.
And I was like, yeah, Holly
Yes,
seems
Holly.
to be right. And I was like, I can't unsee that now, dang it. But
But it's
we were
still
just laughing about it because it's clearly just this little sweet redheaded boy holding a
a
lamp.
lover. Yeah.
But yes, it could be misconstrued. I mean, there's a grip. There is a grip there. But look at the eyes. So if you are not familiar with this art, Margaret Keane is an artist from the 50s and 60s. She just died in 2022 as well, which is why you'll find a resurgence of her things going up in price, especially on eBay. I own quite a few Keens myself. I love them. I have them in my house. She is one of my favorite artists. Have you ever seen the movie Big Eyes? I know every time I've sold a Keen or talked about Margaret, I do promote that movie. I think it's an excellent story about female empowerment. I love it. And Walter, her husband, tried to pass himself off as her. They got a divorce in 65. This was made in 1982. She moved to, where did she move? She moved to Hawaii and
Yeah.
she became a devout Jehovah's Witness for the rest of her life. And then in 1986, 4 years after she painted this, she decided to sue Walter for the rights to her work, and good for her.
Yeah.
She got it, she won, and he lost, and he had to pay her $4 million. So there's, again, I love artists. I love their stories. We had the Walter Bosse story earlier.
Right.
Margaret Keane, fascinating story. There's a movie about her life called Big Eyes. Highly recommend it. It was put out in probably like the early 2000s. Amy Adams plays her. Awesome movie. Anyway, so this is Danny Boy. It is one of her more obscure pieces. You will not find this one right now listed anywhere else but here. And I have lost my tape measure, dang it. Okay, here it is. This in the frame is 9 3/4 by 7.5. The picture itself is 6.5 by 4.5. Okay, so 6.5 this way, 4.5 this way. Picture itself. I do not know if this is a litho. I am not sure if this is a card because she did make a series of cards. I own some of her lithos, and usually the date is printed on them. So I'm not sure. This is the back, by the way. It is ready to hang with a little hanger. And it's a great piece. If you love her work, love mid-century big eye art, I consider her one of the queens of kitsch art. And she's really the forefather for like Mark Ryden, Mabe Graves, all of the big eye artists contemporarily that we have now.
Yeah.
So huge fan personally of mine. I understand this is not for everybody. But again, the name of the piece is Danny Boy. It is absolutely fantastic. $36 if anybody's into it. If not, it is going to go to eBay as well. All right. Hi, Bree. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Kathy Kynes. Welcome in. I know you can't unsee it, Brad. Once David said it, I'm like, well, you can't unsee that.
But it is still very sweet. I mean, lamb chops. So, yes, this is it, vintage. Hey, Bree. Yeah, the cookie jar is still available, and I think something else. So
yes,
they'll be coming back for the recap.
Yes.
All right. So, sorry, Brad. Yes, we're going to show this little piece now. I was super excited because obviously we've talked about this before. Rarely do we get purple, like a purple piece of glass. You know, the amethyst is darker. This is intended to be a nice purple tone. It's done actually in 2005, which purple obviously early 2000s, very popular. And it has that nice white. And that is actually a trademark style that this artist did. And it's from 2005, like I said, and it's signed M. Smith. I don't know what the M stands for, but let me get you our little signature. So it's a studio glass piece marked M. Smith in 2005. I did find one of her other pieces. It's a little fairy light in the same color with the same white. So I know for sure it was the same person selling a fairy lamp from 2002. So early 2000s, and from what I found, I couldn't find her actual like a website or anything like that. but she's from Lincoln City, Oregon, and has sold her stuff there. And I think it's the Lincoln City Glass Company or art studio. So it's like a big studio for different artists. So it's a nice stretch piece with that really beautiful, almost a little bit of a twist to it. So you can see kind of twisting up. So you have a nice clarity to it with the different tones of glass. You have the beautiful texture, giving you that panel optic, but it also swirls around from the bottom all the way up. So that really standard, like I see Ellie Smith type of a mouth, you know, Viking glass, that type of thing. So it is a really nice modern piece. Of course, 2005. We're talking it's basically getting its vintage card made right now, so it can be classified as vintage.
Gosh.
But
2005 is vintage this year. Oh my God! Anne is asking height, David.
The height is just over 12 inches. So I think like it would definitely be, I would consider it a 12 incher, but that little portion up here just goes just past the 12 inches. So a lot of artists, when they're getting better with their pieces, they try to get sizes exactly the way they wanted to. So with that, I would say you probably won't find another piece identical to this size or color way with the design. So it's a very unique piece. If you have different swung and stretched faces in different colors, a rainbow needs this color purple because you won't find it in a lot of the older glass pieces, that nice vibrant purple, especially with that white. And if you have milk glass, throw it with it, and it makes milk glass pop a little bit more modern as well.
Yeah, that would be cool with milk glass.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Anne, for your bid. And it's always fun to know the artist when you have that name and she's from Lincoln City, Oregon. Definitely go down the rabbit hole, take your time, and you might be able to actually find some of the artist's other things. So let's count it down. Once again, a very nice studio art piece, excellent condition, signed by the artist. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and
beautiful. Look at that clarity. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. We both paused. I was like, what is that? Because, you know, you can see some of the ones that are made in Japan that like Napco and those brands put out, and they're pretty. Don't get me wrong. I own a couple of those actually, but this one, both clarity wise, we were like, that's something good. Like
clarity and design. You don't see a lot of stuff with that shaping at the base, turning that glass. So, and congrats coming to you for 38.
Awesome. All right, y'all. I got some Kewpie choices to make with all of you all, and this will be for your choice of 3 different cubes. I'm going to start these at $18 for choice. And first up, look who we have. It is little ceramic Kewpie, again, made by Lefton. It's a Night of Lefton. I still have more Lefton coming later. And Lefton made an entire line of these in the 60s. Really cute. I grew up with one of these in my bathroom as a kid, but mine was laying on its tummy looking up. I just think she's precious. She's in excellent shape. No chips, cracks, or issues. Look at those little formed toesies. So sweet. And then here's our little Kewpie wings right here. Oh, thank you, Phil. Good grief.
I had to highlight that.
Compliment.
Thank
Phil,
you so much.
just come over here and say nice stuff to me. That would could you just like
right?
You will lead you the guest room. You can just say nice things when I wake up.
Positive reaffirmation. Yeah.
I don't take compliments well, but thank you. That is so nice. So I love her too because she's got her little thumb in her mouth. She's a biscuit. Very, very sweet. And of course, that classic Kewpie point hair. So she is going to be choice number 1. She is numbered 02218, which is Lefton. She just doesn't, she's lost her little foil tag, but she is 100% Lefton. Okay. So that's choice number 1. And then choice number 2 looks like she's ready to wrestle, and she's given David, look, she's like,
no.
Side eye Sally.
Puffed up. Like she's like, let's go, let's brawl.
She's ready to brawl. So, oh my gosh. So let's see. This little girl has an embroidered sunflower on her tummy. And then look at her little biscuit pantaloons. And then these shoes and the socks crack me up. Original little shoes. She even has her bracelet says Kewpie 50th. So this little sweetie was put out in 1996. And it was made by F&B, which a lot of you guys will be familiar with F&B Doll Co. But Jesco manufactured it. So she has F&B and Jesco on her back, as well as her date right there. She is in excellent shape. No issues with her. She also can sit down if you would prefer she sit as opposed to stand. Standing size-wise, let me tell you what she is. Right at 8.5 inches tall. So she is 8.5 inches. And boy, that side eye, she's ready to party. She's ready to wrestle. Let's go. Let's go. All right. He is choice number 2. And my little ceramic baby was choice number 1. Choice number 3, I'm kind of obsessed with. I love this little guy. And weird deep dive on this one for those of you that are my Googlers that like to look at stuff. This is listed on eBay for $1,000 right now. Tell me why. Like, there is no way. I've been telling you forever. There's no way that Kewpie's worth $1,000. So this little sweetie is just a little bit older. She is from 1985. And she is also a Jesco Kewpie. These came in pink, blue, and yellow. I have the yellow one. And she is in a romper. It is a little bunny romper that has this little bib right here. It's kind of like sewn into it. It's super soft flannel. And the entire thing is soft. Wouldn't she look cute in an Easter basket, Easter display? She also will stand or will sit as well. And she's so cute. No issues, no problem. She's got her little bunny ears. And I love her face. Her complexion is just slightly lighter than her. And again, that's a difference, I think, of years. The years these were made. She was made in 96. She was made in 85. And this little cutie was made in the 60s.
Ozone layer changed.
There you go. That was it. Yes. I'm so glad. I see your bids, friends. Thank you guys so much. I am going to go ahead and start a countdown. Here we go. We are at 20 with Phil, looking for 21, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. She's giving you side eye, David. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid in for my girl, Lisa. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Lynn and Phil and Zona, I see all the bids. Thank you. Thank you. I know they're more cute, right?
They are.
I know. And I ended up with this little guy. I had these two, and then I ended up with this little guy from an online auction. I was like, I'm just going to choice them all. They're so cute together.
Yeah.
All right. There is the bid.
Honor that
one. No, it was after the bid in. So, Lynn Comel, thank you so much. Let me know at 30. Do you want ceramic Kewpie? Do you want bunny, or we'll call this one romper. Okay. Romper, bunny, or ceramic. And then Zona at 26. You are right behind Lynn.
And then after Zona will be Phil.
Okay. So in that order, Lynn, Zona, Phil, and I think that was everybody, right?
It was everybody before
Yes.
Okay, romper.
And Phil. Okay. Lynn is taking romper. Cute as can be. Thank you, Lynn. And then Zona, do you want bunny or ceramic?
Zona's passing, no worries.
That's okay.
And then Phil at 20.
Phil, did you want the baby or do you want the bunny? Let me know. Cute. All right, guys. I will communicate with you in the comments. Congrats and thank you.
Okay. All right. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. Definitely give up a thumbs up if you haven't yet. We so appreciate it. It just helps us be seen. So nothing difficult about it, and we so appreciate it. So I have green glass. I said, hey, I'm going to start finding other things. But we found some amazing green glass, all different glass makers, and I think they all look very nice together. but I'm choicing them. So we have a Swedish piece. We have a wonderful American Blinko piece from West Virginia. And we have a beautiful Viking piece from West Virginia as well. I don't know where my R went. I'll find it. Thank you, Laza. 2 more thumbs up. Awesome. I just lost.
Yeah. We're so close, friends. Yay.
So they're all starting at 24. They're all in excellent condition, and they're all from the 60s with that really beautiful green glass. Now, the glass doesn't glow on the Blinko. These ashtrays with the nice mottled look, hammered look, they didn't quite need all of that. I do think they made some with Uranium, but this Blinko piece is just nice clarity on the green glass, nice and thick ashtray. And it's just a really nice piece. You definitely don't have to use it as an ashtray. You can use it as a little dish to collect things, but it's nice and clean. No tobacco smells or anything, which is great about glass.
Yeah.
You can definitely clean all that off. The second piece here, it's a nice large Swedish piece. It's by Golleskruff, and it is with the round bottom, designed by Arthur Percy. So Arthur Percy, which I did not know that name, I should, because we actually have a couple of the Glassbrook ones with the big ball base. This is designed by Arthur Percy in the 60s, and he was around until 1976 is when he passed away. He was known for his ceramics. So all of his career, he was making designs and things like this in ceramic pieces. Towards the end of his life, he got bored and he started making glass. And so he took some of his designs and stuff and made these really beautiful glass Swedish pieces. Very thin glass, high clarity, and nice color. So just a nice mod base from Sweden. And that measures, what was it, 11, almost 12 inches tall on that guy. Thank you, Sarah. Arthur Percy. 100 thumbs up. Thank you all.
Thank you guys who got to 100. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And then, of course, Viking, these beautiful compotes, they had their big time between 2020 and 2022. Just, I mean, you couldn't get them fast enough. And all the different colorways. This is the Epic Green by Viking, and it's the 6 petal. So you've got that really thick, juicy green glass on these petals. So that's just built up thick glass, and then the clarity around it. So it gives it a really cool design. And then, of course, the petals down at the bottom of the pedestal. So they've got the blue, the orange, the amberina, all different, smoky color. Yes, and so this one is a really beautiful piece for spring and summer with that green. Put candies, put bananas, fruits, all that kind of stuff. You can do anything with it. Really cool. And it measures 10-inch diameter and 5.5 inches tall.
Very pretty. I used to own this one in blue, and I loved it. And then we sold it, and now we have it in green, and I love it.
Yep.
Doesn't sell. Oh well, I love it.
So our little table.
Yeah.
But, I absolutely love these. Viking, amazing glass, West Virginia, as well as Blinko. Really, the 50s through the 70s for West Virginia was hopping with the glass. Okay. And just fantastic stuff. The clarity is amazing. And, of course, anytime we find Swedish pieces, we bring them because they're high quality. And even the 60s pieces, they're so mod. They really can go with just about anything.
Oh, you're balancing. I love that. Okay.
You like that? So, Miff, let us know how tomorrow is going to be. We're going to count this down. Thank you so much, Miff, for your bid.
So Blinko, Viking, or Percy for Glassgruff?
Yes, Glassgruff, yes. All right, let's count them down. If anybody else wants to get in, jump on in. We're at 24 now. And that's for choice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yellow always looks good with green.
Blue too. We have blue glass and green glass.
Yes.
Our favorites. Yes.
Yeah, Laza, it really does. If I had a shelf back there, I could just throw that up there and I'm done.
One and done.
All right. Congrats, Miff. You have no one going up against you. Let me know if you want the vase, the compote, or the ashtray.
She said Viking.
Okay, let me set this guy down. And we got you for the beautiful Viking.
I
Congrats.
love it.
Awesome.
Love it. Thank you, Miff. Enjoy and have fun on your cruise, hon.
Yeah,
That's
that's a blast.
amazing. A cruise in Japan. Oh,
Heck yeah.
fantastic. Okay, guys, I am gonna do some cute, kitschy Easter critters, and I'm starting these at $15 each. First up is my little chicken friend, and he has a monocle because he is just that serious. He likes Pringles. He originally was made in the 1940s, and this is a plastic called Viscaloid. And Viscaloid was really DuPont's version of celluloid, more or less. And it was very popular in the 20s and 30s, which I believe is what this guy may date to. There was a lot of conflicting information online, but anytime I've ever sold these style of little plastic critters, they usually are 30s. So that is going to be first choice. No issues with this little guy. He's kind of hollow, like a blow mold. If you've ever seen celluloid or viscaloid, you know what I'm talking about. So that is going to be choice number one. Little spray airbrush colors on him as well. We have the wee chicken with a monocle. And then thank you, Susan. That is so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Do I deliver to cruise ships? I mean, if you give me an address, I can ship wherever you are. So, but I don't know about cruise ships. This one is, you're going to be your second choice, and it is little Mr. Bunny Rabbit, little Peter Cottontail with his overalls on. He is made by the doll maker Irwin, which a lot of you guys are familiar with the Irwin Kewpies, which are made of that really hard plastic. Very, very cute. Yes, Phil said definitely 30s Viscaloid was such a 30s material. Yes, exactly. So Cutie Pie with the red face, all of his painting is pretty darn good. He has some glue. As you can see, the glue that they used on these to glue them together started turning a little yellow after time. And then his backside doesn't hold any paint at all. He has a little hole right there on his heel. I'm not sure what that's for, but he is a rattle. So these were considered like children's toys at the time that you would put into an Easter basket or what have you. And he would have been like a little kitty's rattle. And so he is made by Irwin. This one, we don't know the maker. But man, they are so cool. I love these. So I'm going to start a countdown. If anybody else would like to get in on these, now is the time. And it's your choice between the Irwin Bunny or the little Viscaloid chicken with monocle. And he's even got a little cane, y'all.
That's cool.
My goodness. And his little top hat. He is very debonair and spiffy.
He's cool.
Debonair and spiffy. All right. So thank you so much, Zona, for your bid. If anybody else wants to get in on these little cuties, very popular for spring and cute in a display. Let's go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, very affectionate chicken.
Don't kiss the vintage.
Oh, sorry. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And thank you guys again for getting us to 100 thumbs up on the broadcast tonight. Y'all rock. Much appreciated. We had so much fun picking for you guys this week, even on the weeks where we I don't know what we're gonna bring, but we'll make it work.
Yeah,
we end up finding something great. And thank you guys for appreciating our stuff. So Zona, do you want our little chicken buddy, or do you want Bunny Rabbit Friend? Chick. All right, Zona. Bunny is available for 15 if anybody wants him. Thanks so much, guys.
All right. So I have an item that we brought earlier in early February, a little early for a pastel type of piece. So right now we do have it on eBay, but I thought I'd bring it because I needed one more item tonight, and we don't have a bid on it yet. So I'm offering it actually $10 less than I'm bringing it on eBay. And that is $38. It's from 1950. It's Fenton cased glass with beautiful dimples all the way around, and then you've got the ruffled top for the vase. And of course, in the casing, you have the white glass on the inside and then the blue on the outside, and then cased with the clear. So then you have the nice little polka dot effect.
Gorgeous.
And of course, with spring colors, I mean, it's just fantastic. I don't have spring things right in front of me. Otherwise, I'd show you, but just use your imagination. And it's a really beautiful vase, no damage at all. And I know Victoria keeps talking about in Springfield, Missouri, where we used to be from, or where we're from. Uh, they're having the Fenton thing convention coming up soon, and yeah, these Fenton pieces are very sought after and very nicely made. So always retains their value and really display nicely. Try to shadow that a little bit so you can see this.
Yes, and I like that the blue is a lighter blue than most of the Fenton pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just very different and very pretty, and it goes for much more than this if you look at eBay, much more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much more.
Tulips would be beautiful. I agree, Elizabeth. Yeah.
Yes. And it's just a beautiful one, nice and solid because it is case glass. Could definitely gift it with florals to someone. Would be wonderful with Mother's Day's coming in a couple of months. Would be beautiful with an arrangement in it. And it does stand right at 8.5 inches, so a nice size. Thank you, Susan Jackson. And yeah, it does go with different types of vintage as well as eras, just
Yeah.
because you do have different styles going on in the glass itself.
So
let's
it is a gorgeous piece. Yes.
it is. And yeah, just a little bit of greenery in it instantly looks spectacular, but I could imagine like some long stems popping out here with some tulips popping. Just would be gorgeous. So let's
White
white
tulips.
tulips, Helen. All right,
Yes.
so let's count it down. Congrats, Susan Jackson. She's in at 38. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 39 or our bid end. A great deal on this. So happy Susan's getting a wonderful deal.
Heck yeah. Beautiful.
Here comes the bid end. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum.
Don't forget to wear green
There
tomorrow.
it is. Yes. Yeah. Wear the green. Thank you, Susan Jackson. All yours. It's beautiful.
Love it. Okay, dokie. I have, let's see, which way am I going to go? Which way do I want to go? Let's do this. This is a really pretty little piece. I have my black light shining on it. And it is gorgeous. I'm starting this at 32. And I put just some little spring flowers in there. But this is actually a measuring cup. And it is in great shape. This was made between 1909 and 1929. So technically, this is antique. It was a brand that I had never heard of. So this was a fun find for me. Originally made by Hazel Atlas, which, of course, I have heard of. But it was marketed for A&J at Echo. And A&J Echo, as you know, the current kitchen brand, ECKO, they make like knives and kitchen utensils and all that. Same brand, okay? Yes. So originally what this would have been is it would have come with a round top that housed an egg beater that would sit down inside it. And you can tell where the egg beater was. There's some scratching on that little bottom part of the piece where the egg beater was inside it. Now, if this had the egg beater in it, it would sell for $110 to $140. I'm just starting it at 32. This piece does go for quite a bit more than that. The glow on it is very intense. And it goes up to 2 cups or other words, 1 pint. And then it does go up, of course, to 16 ounces. So beautiful little piece. No issues. It is in really good shape, and it is antique, made between 1920 and 1909 to 1929.
Wow.
Like I said, marketed by A&J Echo. And it came with a egg beater. If you have the egg beater to this, here's your piece, and oh my gosh, it goes for a lot if you have it together. So $32 for this obscure antique piece of wonderful depression glass, glowing like crazy with uranium. It is in what I would call used antique shape. You can see where they beat the eggs in this thing. You really can.
Cool.
So yes, over 100 years old. If anybody's interested, $32. If not, we'll
Amazing.
throw it on. That's a really good price for this. Thank you.
Yes, that glowy glass. Love it. Okay, so I saw Karen Chase's back. I've got some orange, so no pressure, just so you know. But you said no orange. So this is not orange. This is, okay, when I pulled this up, I saw it online, and there's an orange one, and then there's what's called the flame red mug. This, from what I could tell, is flame red, and it's popping in orange just because of my camera. So let me adjust my light a little bit, see if it'll help. Okay, so this is a Frankoma mug in great condition. It's the C1 Frankoma. You've got that nice foot to it, and it sits beautifully, and no damage to it. Frankoma, very collectible. And this piece right here is a solid coffee mug. You have the little handle up top, and yeah, I would call it more like almost a tomato red. Tomato red was, yeah, definitely. So it is right about 4 inches tall on that guy. Yeah, I love the shape. I like the handle up here, and I absolutely love the base. So yeah, a very reddish orange or a tomato red. And then my next Frankoma piece, love this little guy. He's numbered 500 on the bottom. And he's a nice little 80s piece, 1980 Frankoma, the 500. And this is the Plainsman gold earthenware base. So you've got a nice earthy tone going on, little stripe kind of going on all the way around with a little drip as well. Nice little bud vase. Itty bitty guy, I'd say about 2 3/4 inches, almost 3 inches tall. Thank you, Karen. I see your bid. And then I have another pot that is, I've never seen one like this, and I could not find for sure online on the name of it. It is made in Japan. We have our Japan sticker on the bottom. Nice earthware as well, or redware, sorry. And it's a 70s, like a spring blossom kind of design. So you've got very crude painting all the way around to kind of give you, like a folksy look, or even in like in a native type of piece. Made in Japan in the 70s, no issues at all up here. And it does pair nicely with multiple things, like
love that.
Just putting your coffee cup next to it. So that's our other piece here, 3 3/4 tall. So that one's almost 4 inches tall as well. And then this little guy, he is pilgrim glass, also done in West Virginia back in the 60s and 70s, rivaled Rainbow, Viking, all those, and Kanawha glass. But pilgrim glass, their standard use is traditionally the banded clear glass handle. Yeah. And so you see like that texture there, and it's clear applied. So that way you've got kind of like a neat look to it. It does glow, of course. You've got the amberina, and I'm really bright in here, but it glows really nicely. Oh, that's dead. Man.
I thought your black light was looking a little weak.
It's a little dim. It's a little dim. But yes, the glow is there. No chips or any damage, and it's a nice soft glass. So you've got that nice fade to it, very ombre. And yes, this is definitely orange, a light color orange, all the way to that very vibrant orange up at top. And this will actually give you an idea of what the red looks like on that. See, it's very close to orange. So I can't call it flame red, and I can't call it orange.
It's orange to me. I see it as orange, but other people may call that red, but
Right.
it's orange.
And fire red, they do that because, fire has that orange and red in there. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So those are my pieces. Thank you guys so much for letting me go through those real quick and appreciate the bids. Susan Lee, I see you now in 18. We're going to set them all up together. And Anne and Karen, thank you for your bids. Let's count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid end. Yeah,
Color.
tomato soup.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, very much. Okay, I see
I
Anne
know.
22. Thank you so much. Karen, I see your 20. Noted. Thank you, guys. Karen's back in at 23. The orange is alive. So Karen, and then Anne, and then Susan Lee. So Karen, let me know if you want. Well, you see what I got. I was gonna say it, but I'm like, she's an old pro. She knows what to do.
Karen,
Right.
you can tug on his ears next time you see us, okay?
Please do. All right, I got you for your mug. Oh, I've got a fun little story. I'll tell you next round. Thank you so much, Karen. And then Anne, let me know if you want the mini pitcher, the little Francoma pot, or the Made in Japan pot. And then after that will be Susan Lee.
Awesome. That's awesome. Victoria, I love that.
Yeah. Okay, pitcher and Francoma. Oh, those are great together, actually. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, let me set those down carefully.
And then Susan Lee, darling, do you want?
No worries, Susan Lee. So if anybody is interested, I had this at 14 at the start. So it's available for 14, made it in Japan. Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
All righty. I am going to do these because they are adorable. I've got some Easter Bunny choices. They are all kitschy and sweet for your spring, summer displays. And I am just going to start these, David, at $10 for choice.
Okay.
First one up, I told you I got into a lot of Lefton stuff this week. No kidding. First one up is this little booger, and she is Lefton. You can see she's the Easter Bunny, and it's a little figurine. The egg has a little hole here, and I thought if you had any of those little flocked chenille chickens, the ones that you get that have like little beaded eyes and really primitive little orange beak and feet. I just think that would be super cute in there if you had any of those. She is very surprised. Hippity hop. Easter is on its way. On the back side, she even has her little bunny cottontail. And on the bottom, then we have our original Lefton stamp. And she is dated 1984 when Lefton was doing bisque. So super sweet from 1984, little Lefton girl. Also, I didn't know if this was a candle holder, but then once I put a candle in it, I realized, well, that's way too close to her little face. That would have burned her.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll send it to you, but I don't think it's a candle holder. It didn't come with it. It's cute. Yeah. Then second choice, adorable little 1950s bunny shakers. And they are in great shape. This little guy has like a flea bite right there on his mustache of whiskers. And they are holding little bunny baskets. And there's their shaker holes. And then this one has no stopper, but this one does. And they are made in Japan. So super cute little vintage bunny shakers. Those are going to be second choice. Last choice is chalkware. These date to the 1940s, and they are in great shape. Honestly, for chalkware, I can't believe these survived.
I was very surprised they were even chalkware, yeah.
I have some chalkware Easter stuff, and it's pretty beat up. My own stuff is. So very, very cute. And these also have the little cork stoppers on the back. And they are in great shape for chalkware from the 40s. So those are all the little friends. I'm going to do a balancing thing because David's making me. No, I'm just kidding. He's
yes, not. I always make her. I'm like, balance it, damn it.
Just kidding.
I want to hear things drop.
But these are your choices, friends.
Cool.
So I am going to start a countdown on all of these little cuties. We're looking for 13 or more on all of the vintage spring bunnies. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, Terry.
Yes, like, oh no. Oh, well, I like the little Lefton girl because she's super surprised. The guys in the back are just pretty chill. They look like they've made jelly beans all day. And these guys look like they might eat you in your sleep. I don't know.
Yeah, they will.
But again, 40s, 50s, 80s. Okay. Lefton, Japan, unknown chalkware. All right. So the high bid came in from our Vuvu at 18. Thank you, hun. Susan Lee, your 19 came in right after the bid in, darn it. So our Vuvu, let me know if you want the white bunnies, if you want the little Lefton bunny, or you want the chalkware. Okay. Or you can take several. And then Zona was the first person at 16. And then Susan Lee was the second person that came in at 16. Okay. And then Gina Maki is at 13. So Gina, hold tight. We may get to you. If your chosen one gets chosen, just say pass. And that way we know. Okay. So our Vuvu, they're back.
Yeah, they are.
I heard that the color of Easter eggs this year is going to all be yellow.
I heard brown.
All yellow eggs. That's
we're going with brown and gray.
Brown and gray.
Special year.
Special year. All right. So our Vuvu Lefton girl and white bunnies to you, sweetie. You got it. Thanks so much.
And then Zona.
And Zona is taking chalkware bunnies. Fantastic. Thank you, friends. Okay. Brad says, what was the horror bunny movie Night of the Lepus? I have never heard of that, but Brad, I think we're around the same age. Do you remember elementary school when they had the books? It was like 80s and they were Bunnicula books.
Yeah.
I think it was James Howe. And the rabbit was actually a vampire and it was like scary. Holly, do your kids read those books? Let me know. Anyway, I loved the Bunnicula books.
Yeah. Okay. That totally is a blast from the past.
Remember those?
I do.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got some fun. I guess these would be considered kind of toys. Some of them for kids back in the day. And I'm starting them off at choice for 10. So I'm going to first show you the more grown-up version of the two brothers here. And they come together as one figurine, made in Japan. Got the stamp down here, I would say 40s. And the two gents here, you've got the top hats and the little hat here. And they both have their umbrellas. So they're ready to go party. They've got their shoes on and everything. I think it's a really cool little thing to like put with some of your Mantiques or something to kind of bridge the gap from your Kitsch to your Mantiques if you have something like that. And it measures right about 6 inches tall. And I like the fact that the one is looking straight ahead, the one with the male pattern baldness, and he's just looking over like, oh my gosh.
It's kind of a Kewpie thing.
Oh my gosh, Susan, you said it just the same time that I said that.
That is wild. Well, great minds. I'm telling you. But I feel like he's got the widow's Kewpie point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does. He does. I love it. And just the muted colors I really like about it. It is a thick porcelain piece. And yeah, I like the fact that we've got the brown shoes, the muted red umbrella on this side, and then kind of muted yellows over here. So those guys are coming together, obviously, because I can't break them up. $10. Or we can go backwards into the past and see what they look like when they were a little younger. And I'm telling you, they are something special. So these guys, we've got this guy right here. He's our next choice. And he's a little penny doll type. And he has his little yellow hat, just like our receding hairline fella. And he does also have a little issue with the hair. And he's got his little cane over on the side. Looks like he's about to sing. And then his brother, his older brother, he's trying to listen to him sing. And he's got his little bag and also has a hair issue. But he is, and these are like Kewpie style, kind of little
I
Kewpie.
think they were the dime store version of Kewpies
Yeah.
based on their markings and stuff. My friend Julianne picked these up for me, and I thought they were hysterical. I'm like, oh my God, look at their eyelashes.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. And he's like kind of like Vanderbilt style, the hello, my baby, hello, my darling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little barbershop
Yeah, little
quartet.
barbershop guy.
Oh,
And
this.
yeah, so they're marked Japan on the bottoms
Are
and
they
just
naked?
little fellas.
No, one has pants on. I feel like that other one might be naked.
No, no, they got the
You got little birds.
green undies, but yeah, not probably a banana hammock or something.
They're so
Um,
silly. I love
but yeah, so here they are. They're all grown up, ready to go get a job before dysentery takes them out.
Baby Laurel and Hardy. That's right, Surly.
And then there they are as younger. Oh, he's listening.
The younger version of Laurel and
Younger version of these two. So those are our choices. Thank you, Phil, for your bid.
Makeup
like,
fake maker.
for sure. Yeah, he's going to the beach with his bag, and he's gonna sing about it. And these two are back there. Can you believe we were so stupid when we were kids? It's kind of like Niles and Frasier.
There you go. Well, I was thinking one of the little ones, speaking of Tammy Faye, kind of looks like Jim Baker.
Yeah.
The little, he's in Branson now.
Every dollar you give goes towards a good cause. All right, let's count it down. Choice is between the brothers together or the brothers individually with their undies on. Oh, he's gone.
Underpants Brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Underpants Brothers. Oh, there he goes. Let's count them down. Chernobyl, can you help me? All right. 15. Hey, Bucky, what do you think about my little friends? You don't like them?
Nada Easter. Uh-oh. He says he's really enjoyed all of my things tonight. Not so much yours. Yeah.
Okay, well, Bucky, whatever, talk to you later, Bucky.
Yes. That's right.
Hopefully that helps, Brad. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to focus a little bit better. And Charlie's looking creepy as ever.
Yeah.
Sliding in there. Okay, let's count them down. Love Laurel and Hardy too. Yeah, back in the day. And these guys are 3 inches in height. Okay, here we go. Let's get them out of here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 11 or our bid end. Congrats, Phil. I'm excited for you.
Yes. Dad left Laurel and Hardy. That's awesome. Mm-hmm.
All right, there's the bid end. Phil, let me know if you want the 2. Well, we'll just say the big piece, or if you want yellow or green pants. I'm throwing it all out there, or blue pants. Thank you, Phil. And I'll just watch the comments. Thank you, guys.
It's you and Princess Griselda, Pee-wee. That's adorable. Okay, I love that too. Let's see here. All right, thanks, Phil. Thank you. And I am going to do.
Oh, that's awesome. So Phil said, Brad, please pick one you like. So Brad, let me know.
Brad, pick a little feller. Any feller.
Any feller.
Any feller.
That's so fun, Phil. Thank you.
Phil, you're sweet. Thank you very much.
And yeah, we'll call this guy green pants and this guy blue pants.
Green pants, blue pants. Hi, Stephanie. How you doing, Chicky Shop? Good to see you, doll. Hello. Yes. Welcome.
All right, Brad, just let me know. And then Phil, let me know if you wanted anything else or if you were just wanting to do that.
Awesome.
Just let me know. And Brad, just let me know which one you want, and I'll get it written down. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I have some. I understand, Chicky. I'm amazed you even made it here as busy as you are, girl. Good to see you tonight. Thank you so much.
I got you for that, Brad. Thank you.
I love that. Oh, Pee-wee, congratulations to you and your partner. That's so wonderful. 31 years is a long time. That's awesome. Congrats.
That is congrats.
And Phil says she's going to take blue pants.
Okay, blue pants coming to you, my darling.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm starting these quilted dogs at $14, and they are so cute. They are made with authentic old feed sack material. So I don't know what they date to, but I'm going to say probably between the 40s and the 60s. Based on the materials, that's my summation. I can usually try to date it by the calicos and the feed sack material, but I'm going to say 40s through 60s. So I have 2 of these, and this one is what we're calling brown eye dog. We've got a little Madras plaid going on here, super cute, some gingham, some calicos. I love all of the patterns of the vintage fabrics.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, so that's that side. And then here is this side. And he even has like a little red embroidered mouth right there. Real sweet. You got some paisleys, some more ginghams, some mod prints. But look how chunky they are. Like these are wide little chunky dogs, which I love for the sake of the pillow.
Yeah.
And they are so cute. So this is the first one, brown-eyed doggy. Then we get to black-eyed doggy. And this one has darling little fabrics too. We've got some stripes. They are sweetly hand sewn. Got some little stripes and florals, more calicos, and so on. Isn't it fun to look at all of, especially with quilts, all of the patterns and the materials used?
Oh yeah, remember what we saw yesterday that was made out of all old antique ties?
Oh, yes. At the
Wow.
end of the garage sale, she had a darling quilt made of antique ties.
It's
Unfortunately, it was
crazy.
only like 4 feet by 4 feet, and it was $75.
Yeah.
It was like a doll quilt, but it was very sweet.
It's
Someone
always
put a
sweet.
lot of time and cool stitches into it.
Yeah.
So
Love
cute.
that.
Just showing you all, and then look at the little hand embroidered eye. It almost looks like a button, doesn't it? But it's actually embroidery. So cute, cute doggy. I think they're both fun and springy. This one has probably more blues. This one has some pinks and reds. Okay. So thank you, Zona, so much. And their stuffing inside is nice and squishy, and it feels like not memory foam, but you know those pillows that have like the pieces, the torn foam in it. That's what it feels like. All right. So my little fat chunky quilted doggies, here we go. We're going to count them down. We're at 14 with Zona. Come in at 15 if you are interested.
Oof.
Okay.
Those are
Here.
awesome.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Okay. 10. No worries, Phil. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Open up your eyes, Kimmy.
Kimmy!
Let's see those pictures.
Kimmy! Looking for the bid in from Lisa Girl. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and supporting Small Biz on YouTube.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. There is the bid in. All right, Zona, do you want blues or we'll call this one pinks? Blues or pinks, or you can certainly take them both. And then if there's one left up for grabs, okay, Zona's taking them both. They're so cute, right?
Yeah.
And not a hole in them for as old as they are.
Pretty cool.
I know.
Kids probably weren't allowed to mess with them, so yay for you.
Those were on the bed at Grandma's house somewhere.
Yep. And you had to take them off the bed, go put them on a nice spot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Zona. Congrats.
All right. So I've got 3 different choices here. We have wood, we have foam that looks like wood, all like 70s quality, Mantiques cool vibes. So, and we didn't get to go see the beaver because of the storm. Yep. We had a storm and we couldn't go, so I missed the beaver.
We've missed the beaver sale, and good question.
For asking.
Yeah.
And thank you for bringing that up. No beaver for us this week, but next week is a new week. But we did find hooters. We have a few owls, but this just the one owl right on this round. You met a live beaver. Wow.
Okay, Susan Jackson, what did he talk? I'm going to need to know all the details on that one. Let's go, Susan. Need the details. Okay.
But yeah, a really great owl. You have your hanger right here. It's a foam like shellacked, so it's not going to break or get really damaged unless you really throw it hard. And it measures right about 8 inches tall, so a nice wall hanging to fit in between some of your pieces. Oh, lamb chop.
Oh, Bucky, nice. 2 times in 2 weeks. You know, we are supposed to get one up in Palmer Lake, kind of by Monument, and now they're rethinking it. And I'm glad because that little town cannot support like
Oh
up,
no, the traffic would be
bringing
cool.
so much traffic to it, which is not a good thing with that little mountain town. So
No, it's not.
glad that Buc-ee's has been postponed, and I think they're going to move it elsewhere in Colorado.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
And yeah, so next up we have some dolphins, obviously not from Colorado region. So probably from a gift shop, but these were made and sold in nice shops back in the 60s and 70s. This is the ironwood with inlay eyes, and it is on its actual ironwood stand, which is nice. The cool part is it has its original price, and the original price on there is $2.95.
What?
$2.95. So yeah, back in the day, these were actually very, very valuable, and they still are. They're just not quite in season. Yeah, they're not quite in season.
There's got to be some reason this is $300. Do tell.
Right? I don't know. Because it's a sculpture. It's just the wood, and they were put in different shops, gift shops, and stuff on the coast. You know,
$300?
It doesn't make sense to me, but
what?
Yeah, I know.
Think about that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, and they made them to where you can free move them however you want, and I don't know exactly what's up with this right here, if that's to set something there, but you have a little groove there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So really interesting. There is a maker in the late 70s, early 80s that made these as well. That puts a little stamp on them, and I can't remember his name. He made them popular again, but also I think kind of brought the value down on some of the older ones. So yeah, it's a nice piece. I don't know the exact artist for this. Yeah, cigar would be nice right there. And that measures about 4.5 by 6. And then this little guy, I could not find him. He has little beaded eyes, and I love the way his ears are. You got the one up and one back. It just looks totally different than anything else you see out there. Definitely a folk art piece, and I believe it's mahogany. And I could not find for sure if it's like a United States type of folk piece or somewhere else. But it is just a really nicely crafted, a lot of patina to it, and totally unique. I could not find him online with an image search, text search, anything. So yeah, a really cool guy to have with your Easter display or your folk art display, wood display. Thank you, Susan. I see your bid for 14. So we have our bunny, and all I can tell you about him is 4 inches tall, mahogany, definitely hand carved, and then you have the little bead eyes that are inlaid on both sides.
Oh, he is, he's really mid-century modern to me, honestly.
Yes.
He kind of reminds me of the Jacob Herman birds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the eye inlay is key to identifying. Pee-wee, we both were looking at the eyes, and we feel like they might be glass or like a obsidian or onyx or something.
Yeah, some kind of stone or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks really nice both ways. You look at it. Sometimes it looks like a flying fish kind of jumping out of the water, but it is a bunny. And Kimmy finally got off those hands. I'm kidding, Kimmy. I'm joking. But I'm going to set these all up here. Thank you all for your bids. This is for choice. And the story I was going to tell you before I count down. We were at this antique shop down in Pueblo. Sarah was showing her nails to the owner and vice versa. And so then I went to the lady that was also working there and started looking at her nails, and she looked at mine. We both had nails that looked like working hands. And it ended up being so fun. And throughout the day shopping, she kept coming up to me and saying, "Hey, boyfriend." It was so
her boyfriend, and it was the cutest thing. She was much older.
It was so sweet.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. So we just had so much fun picking.
We used to shoot weddings. Oh my God. All of the older ladies love David. I would be like attack him. What does your camera do?
What are you doing? Can I get you some cake? Sure.
Yeah. Have you had any cake? Like,
no, man. All right, let's count down on these guys. Thank you all for your bids. Owl, bunny, and 2 dolphins walk into a bar. You guys finished it? I'm counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Susan.
That's it, Susan. We're glad you're here tonight. So cute. Okay, Susan is in at 35. She's not even playing.
Thank you, Susan. I see Susan Lee. Oh, thank you, Helen.
And David is so handsome. I know. He got like of the couple, I'm the bridge troll and he's the cutie. I
Stop
like
it. That's not true. We're not true. Okay.
we laugh at it all the time. Okay, Susan is at 35. Jackson.
Kimmy.
And Susan Lee is at 27. Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for your bids. So Susan Jackson first. Oh, well, that's so cool. Susan, which were you picking for Pee-wee? Let me know. Oh, the bunny. Cool. Well, congrats, Pee-wee, and happy anniversary. This is coming to you from Susan Jackson. So awesome.
Happy anniversary, Pee-wee, from Susan. And Susan, that's so sweet.
That's so wonderful.
So sweet. I love you, Holly Parker. Mwah. Yeah. Okay.
And then Susan Lee, let me know if you want any dolphins or if you want the owl. You can always put in pass. Thank you guys so much. Oh, so sweet.
Oh.
I agree, Susan Jackson. She doesn't take compliments. I
hate compliments. Let's not go there. All right, next.
So, Susan Lee, let me know if you're interested in the owl or the dolphins. And then I think we have Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy. And then Kimmy will be next. So just let me know, Susan Lee.
Susan Lee, let us know. Owl or dolphins. And I still cannot believe those dolphins were originally $295. And does that mean that someone paid that? Oh my God.
I don't know.
That's crazy. That can't be right.
Can't be. It's got to be another country or something.
All right. All of you in the chat, you stop it right now with the compliments.
All right. So Susan Lee, we lost you, or it got filtered. So just let me know if you are passing or if you want. Okay. Thank you. Susan Lee, we got you for those. We had a neighbor.
She might have gotten kicked out because sometimes that happens too. Okay.
Yeah. But yes. Susan, I got you.
I do love a good hairband for sure.
Uh-huh. Back in the 80s, they were popular.
Yeah. Worn them since I was a kid. All right.
So, Kimmy, let me know if you're interested in the owl. And if not, we will bring it back at the end. So, thank you guys so much.
No, it's P for Philippines. Okay, Pee-wee, I got lost on the combo. I'm trying to get, okay. Oh, thank you guys. Good grief. Yes, Gail, you get it. You know what? Maybe it was, Brad. It could have been pesos or, lira or something back before the euro. Who knows? Okay.
Right.
I'm going to do a 40s, 50s kitchen choice. And I'm starting it at $14. First up, it's a red Pyrex Friggy. And it's in really good shape. Woo! Somebody's burning rubber out on Woodman right now. God, I sound so old. Okay. And it has a little bitty set of 3 scratch dots right there. Otherwise, she's shiny and pretty. The lid doesn't have any chips or cracks or anything. It's in nice shape. The lid is a 501C. And you can tell it is from the older Friggy set by the Pyrex stamped on the bottom. And this is a 501B. And it has the circle, which means that is the older set. Yes, everybody's beautiful. And I love all of you. And thank you.
And Kimmy, I got you for the owl. Thank you.
Yes. So that is going to be the first choice is the little 1950s Friggy. And then second choice, I found in Pueblo a little bit of Hazel Atlas crinoline. And I'll be honest, I haven't come across this in maybe a couple years even. They made this in the 1940s in an aqua color and a pink color. I threw a little fake succulent in there. So I thought I would sell them because I have bowls and saucers. I'm going to sell a bowl and a saucer together. One of the bowls, FYI, does have a paint rub. And again, these are from the 40s. So that was common. And a lot of people would put them in the dishwasher too. So they do have just a little, you can tell age on these. but really in the Catchlight, there's still some sheen left to them and they're nice. One of the bowls has the little rub mark. So you're going to get a bowl and a saucer also for the same price. So there's choice number 2 and choice number 3, bowl and saucer coming together, which is a good deal. So again, pretty to use. You saw I had these stacked also. They do, believe it or not, even with the ruffle, they do stack nicely. Great for risers as well. In any of your spring displays and what have you. And these do date to the 40s with Hazel Atlas. Yeah, I love the pink. I have owned the pink and the blue, and then I ended up selling them for my atomic ware because there's only so much room in the hutches too. Yeah. But really, really great pieces made in the 40s by Hazel Atlas, and they don't have any chips or anything either. Just that one bowl has the paint rub. So I am going to start a countdown. Susan Lee, we have a red 1950s 501B Pyrex with the lid, or we have the pink 1940s Hazel Atlas crinoline dishes, and you're going to get a bowl with a saucer coming together. Okay, so here we go. I'm starting to count down. Thank you, friends, for the bids. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bid. And yeah, I like the Hazel Atlas crinoline because it's very dainty, it's very girly, it's very pretty and feminine and cute. And when you display it, also, if you ever run into the aqua ones, looks so nice together, aqua and pink. Yes. So hi, Lisa, good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. So we got Lisa and Gail and Phil. So in this order, Lisa, Phil, and Gail, because Phil was the first person at 15. So Lisa, Phil, then Gail. Thank you guys so much, and congratulations on your mid-century kitchen pieces. Yay.
Right on.
Just let me know what you want, guys. Susan said, "Pour a cold one." Enjoy, Susan. You work hard. All right. So Lisa, do you want one or both? Let me know. And then Phil, you are next, love. And then Gail.
And then, yes.
Thank you for the reminder, Susan Lee. You are back there as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Trippy. Okay, so Lisa's going to take one Hazel Atlas. Okay, thank you. And then Phil, do you want the other Hazel Atlas? And then Gail, and then Susan, let me know about the Pyrex. Okay, so thank you guys. I'll communicate with you in the comments, and congrats.
Perfect. Okay, I've got a couple of shaker sets, and I'm starting them at 15. They're both older. These are little Siamese cats with their little, oh, that's cool, sending to our Vuvu. That's wonderful, Phil. So Gail is passing. So Susan Lee, I think if there's anything left, let us know.
Okay. Phil said other pink one to our Vuvu. So and did anybody in the lineup want the red Pyrex? Just let me know.
Yeah, so Susan or
then Gail and Susan Lee in that order.
And Trippy, I see you're 15. Thank you so much. Now, I did want to just note, of course, just some crazing. I'm trying to get it to pop. Can you see it?
No.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
There we go. So we've got crazing. That's just the overglaze, just being cleaned over time. So no issues with the ceramics itself. But you have those nice blue eyes on the cats. And like I said, they have their original cork stoppers and stickers. And they're just playful little kitty cats. So they're great for a display. You can't see the shakers holes until you turn them around. So you can use them as just figurines easily. So really cute Siamese cats are the first choice. Now, the second round is not as simple. So, well, let's just start with it. So everything online says these are cat mouse, two-sided. I have yet to see a cat. I flipped them over like 10 times. I've yet to see a cat. But you guys tell me. So they're two-sided, made in Japan. One fork is missing, but we don't worry too much about that. You have this animal. You guys tell me what you think this is. But when you turn it around, you have a big old mouse. And this is supposed to be a mouse. I think it looks pretty mousy. A little mousy. I don't know. But yeah, beaver. Okay. Might,
First,
could be a beaver. Those are pretty big teeth. So I don't know. So they are classic two-sided instead of the married couple type of thing. You've got the different types of animals, and they're just kitschy as ever. So yellow-eyed mice or pink-eyed beaver cats, or
yeah,
whatever they.
us, right?
Yeah. So I'm calling them beavers because those teeth just say beaver to me. So I'll show you both sides as we count down. Thank you, Susan. And I did see another bit in there as well. So thank you both. So yeah, these are the two-sided. Those are the two different ones that they represent. And then these cats, they kept it simple, and they're just cats. So we'll just put them there. But they look like figurines, they're just sitting there playing with each other. Put a little ball in between. Would be really cute.
Hey, quick question, Susan Lee. Did you want the red Ttbsarahc? If not, Kathy would like it. So just let me know, Susan Lee, on red one, say pass, or I'll take it. All right. Thank you so much.
Laza says chipmunk. I see chipmunk. I could see that. Zombie cat.
I see that.
That could be a zombie cat.
I'm just wondering. Yeah. Okay, Susan, it's yours, doll. Thank you.
Congrats, Susan. So let's count down: chipmunk, zombie cat, beaver, whatever it is. It's fun to season your food with. So 15, 14. Oh, Bucky is very jealous. 13, 12,
Bucky's
11,
out.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I will say the mouse side has a really big belly. It must be around like a cheese factory or something. So Susan is at 18. Susan Arbuvu at 18. Susan Lee at 22. We're going to have to start giving you all different names. Just kidding. Hey, Bucky, what do you think? Susan Arbuvu, your 23 came in right before the bid end, which means you are the winner, and then Susan Lee. So Susan Arbuvu, let me know. What do you think, Bucky?
Well, Terry wanted to know if I am jealous of their teeth, and the answer, Terry, is yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes. I miss my teeth. This lady has to melt down the carrots for me and make them mushy so I can eat them. It's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, eats mushy carrots. God love them. Yeah.
Mushy carrots.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Our Vuvu said cats, please. Tennille said she wanted. Oh, those do look like Tennille's cats. Susan Lee, do you want the mystery mics? Let us know.
Mystery rabbits.
Susan passes, I think. Hold on. Let's see here.
Oh, look from the side.
I think that was everyone.
Silly.
I'm going all the way up. Bear with me so I don't forget any. Trippy was also in there. Okay. So if Susan passes, we're going to Trippy. Yeah, carrot puree, Gail. Yeah, that's poor Bucky.
All right, so Susan Lee, let me know. Yes. Okay, Susan, thank you so much. I love them. They're very, very interesting.
Anne said, "This is your mouse. That is your mouse on drugs."
Any questions?
Oh, shoot. Okay. Fun times tonight, fam. Where do I want to go? Let's do these. These are actually real sweet. They're cute. And I have sold the large version, and I own the reindeer version of these. And they are absolutely fantastic. These are Napco mid-century poodles. And she has her original earrings. I'm starting them at 20, David.
Okay.
She has her original earrings, and boyfriend is very snazzy with his little blue rhinestone, as you can tell. These are figurines from 1956. These came in a variety of sizes and critters. There are really, really obscure, hard to find cats. The poodles, of course, were the most popular. And then the reindeer, if you ever find the reindeer too, they are very valuable. I think I have the tall ones that are like 18, 20 inches, and I paid quite a bit for them back in the day. So these are very sweet. They're a little tottery because of what I'm balancing them on. So sorry about that. You can see we do have the original National Potteries foil tag on the bottom. It does say Napco-ware right there, and they are numbered -6469. So yes, Terry says I have the large ones. The large ones are so cute. These are considered the small ones. And you know what? I did not measure these, but I love how they sit because they sit basically with him leaning into her and her leaning into him to give a kiss. And it's just really cute.
Yeah.
Let's see, guys. 6¼ inches on him, and she's right at 5 inches tall. And then together, like sitting as a pair, they're going to be probably about 5 inches.
Lisa.
5 inches wide. A wonderful balancing thingy, Lisa. It's made by Hello Kitty. It's pretty impressive. You better ask someone.
Sarah's working on a design for a balancing board. I will let you know.
Yeah. There you go.
We're gonna
All right, friends. So that is going to be for the pair of Napco poodles. They are in excellent shape for what they are from the 50s. I'm going to set them down because the balancing is kind of stressing me out because it's wobbly.
yeah.
But they are so cute. And on the back side, they also have little gold bows that match her gold bow and then his snazzy gold neck paint. So $20 is a great price on these. They are sweet little Napco figurines from the 50s. If anybody is interested, otherwise they're going to the bay. $20. Oh, Gina, I didn't even see I had a bid. I'm sorry, Gina. I'm going to count them down for you, girlie. If anybody else wants to get in on these, now is your time. I see you, Miff. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Yeah, they sit perfectly together. And they really have a lot of mid-century flair. So he kind of faces you, and then you scoot her up like this for the kisses.
Awesome. Well, congrats, Gina.
Gina, congratulations, girl. They are coming to you for 26. And I believe we got your info, right, David?
Yep, she said that she sent it.
Okay, fantastic, Gina. Thank you so much.
Congrats on your first purchase with us.
Yay. Yes. Love that. Yay, new customers.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, I know that lag is difficult right now for you down under. So sorry about that. But I've got some clogs. It is that season. It's time to start practicing your clogging. So obviously they are handmade wood. Very nice wood. And now they would have had originally like little rope or whatever in there to put them together. Okay. But I had to grab these because they're in such good condition. You never see the larger size when you're out picking, or at least we don't. And the painting is usually pretty rubbed down. All of it is really in good condition. And I feel like these are a great piece to hang up on the wall, inside or outside, not in the rain directly. But, I've seen people do it with plants. Obviously, looks really nice. But other things they can be used for, but you can also wear them. They're size 25 centimeter or 38, and they do still have their original tag on both. Made in Holland, Naturalik, Goed. I don't know, but yeah, you could definitely fit a bottle of wine. The opening now, you would have to have a really small bottle to fit down in there. I think, Pee-wee. I see what you're thinking though, like for a wine type of stand, that would be really cool. But yeah, so these are like kind of, well, let's see. So I wear 11s, and I would say let's put it on. No. Okay, so these are probably like a size 8, 9, possibly. So if you wanted to play with them and dance and clog and do all that, you could, but definitely more for just display. But I absolutely love the fact that these are souvenir pieces that have come over and they just need a home now. So those are the first choice. And then we're going to slide back over to kind of like Americana, but also like think your space stuff, your galaxy bottles and all that. You've got the red, white, and blue stripe. Now I want to note this here. This is a cleaning mishap. There was some sticky stuff that I got off, and somehow it pulled some of that paint up. So it's just a little bit of pull there. Just want to note that. And then you've got a few little scratches, but the inside component, the glass, is still intact, nice and clean by ThermoServe. and usable. I like it without this on. It definitely gives it kind of like a space look to it, but would definitely look great with your Americana or your 4th of July display as well.
Yeah,
So,
that's really fun. Patriotic and weirdly like a rocket.
weirdly rocket-like. So, which, apparently that's what we like. We like to do a bunch of rockets. So, Holland or Americana, $15. The shoes are about, well, they're size 38, whatever that is, but about size 9 if you.
Oh, hold on. I wear a 40 in European sizing for shoes.
Okay.
And I normally wear like a 9.5-ish.
So then, yeah, this would be about an 8 to 8.5.
Yeah.
And nice and clean and smooth on the inside, and it has a nice texture grooved in so they don't slip on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I personally would never, you won't see me ever wear something like this. I will fall and break a hip. You
wear your Holland Dutch clogs out for picking, honey?
Not for picking. Sure not. Not for picking.
What would you wear them for, honey?
I don't know. Special occasion.
Like dress shoes.
Clogging conference. You never know. Clogging conference. If I wanted to make an appearance and people know that I'm showing up, they hear me walking in. Oh, there's Coleman.
Yeah.
Here comes Coleman. So yeah, $15 for a choice. I'm not seeing interest, so I will bring them back for the recap. Thanks.
Okay. All righty. So let me see where I am. Honey,
That was it for me.
I think I have one. Yes, I have one round to go. Here we go. And it's so pretty. I love these colors, and that is exactly why I picked it up. These colors just scream spring to me, and I like them all together a lot. So I'm starting this at 20. And you can tell this is a darling little crocheted chevron knit Afghan. It is made with acrylic yarn, so it is really soft and nice. I feel like it has probably, I don't know if it's been through a washing or not. There are no pills on this at all. And it is super soft, very cozy. Size-wise on the Afghan, I wrote it down. I forgot. Hold on. I measured it. 66 by 66. Yeah, it is precious. I know, Ginger. I think it's a cutie. And again, you've got all of those yummy colors for spring. And it looks so great. Just thrown. Again, we have dogs, so I have little cozy blankets in every spot in the house. I wash them all the time. And I love these for myself and my puppies.
Mm-hmm.
So really pretty. No issues with it whatsoever. Measures 66 by 66. So it's for 1 or 2 people as like a little couch cuddler. Really sweet and great colors. All right, guys, I see your bids. Thank you, Phil and Ann and Kemi. I'm going to start a countdown, ladies. Here we go. Oh, FYI, one side is scalloped, okay? And then the other side is just straight. All right? So here we go, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidden. Pee-wee, I know. You know what? I saw on one of the pictures that you posted in the group the other day. I saw one of the Afghans that you bought from us. So thank you. It looks nice. All right, Kimmy, you're in at 22, girlfriend. It is yours. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Kimmy. Such a little sweetie. All right.
Well, guess what? That means we're at that recap. So if you all have been waiting for it, or if you know someone that's been waiting for them, go knock on their door, tell them to get online and check it out.
It's time for the recap.
It's time for the recap. So let's start off with my biggest item of the day, and it is a really beautiful Danish wood and ceramic lamp. It measures about 20-something inches tall. Okay, I'm trying to be short. Let's go ahead and find out for sure. I was being lazy.
Please, the recap, type in the price and the name of the item you're claiming.
Yes, thank you, Holly. And I forgot to say that. Yes, this lamp measures 20 inches tall and 8-inch diameter, so it's nice for a little space. And very mod with that sleek design, Danish wood, and then the flocked original lampshade that came with it. So that all comes together. I'm asking 64, and just put in lamp 64. Has new electric applied, so it is safe to be used. And yeah, just really nice condition on that. So 64 lamp. And then we just showed our little rocket coffee maker. That is 15. Just put in 15 thermos. Has this little spot right here. Only issue. Terry, I see you for the lamp. It is all yours. Thank you so much, Terry. You. And then I also had this Redware Japan from the 50s poodle decanter. So it's the decanter. You take the head off and pop it open. Victoria, I got you for our rocket man. And I have all 6 of the cups. I just have 2 of them off right now because I don't want them to accidentally fall. So all 6 cups come with it, and it is a decanter set. $38 is what I was asking on that. I just want to show you the cork real quick. The cork works. It's clean. There is just a portion of it that has broken off over the years. Just want to note that. But it seals up nice. You have to set it down to put it on or off, so that way you can get it on there. So that is 38 put in poodle 38, and it comes with all the cups. And then
rocket for 15 for Victoria. Thank you, Victoria.
Yeah, the dog is usually, in fact, Lamb Chop was in the bed earlier, but now she's over in this bed waiting for dinner. And this was 14. Just put in 14 floral vase, and that is made in Japan with a nice redware. Has a very nice texture to it with the drips and then the florals. So just put 14 pot. Kimmy, congrats. I got you for that poodle decanter with all the little cups. Very cool get.
Kimmy, thank you.
Yes. And then this piece, I think if it doesn't sell here, we'll probably hold on to it and put it with our other Glassbrook blue pieces that we have.
I wouldn't mind keeping that. So
right. It is a really beautiful piece from the 60s. I am just asking, it was 24. Yes, $24. And made in Sweden. Really beautiful. I'm trying to find the size because I want to say it was 14 or 13. No, 11 3/4, almost 12-inch tall. So just put in green glass 24 if you are interested in that. And then I also have the green glass ashtray made by Blanco, and that is 22. Just put in ashtray 22. And then this little fella, I'm just surprised, but he's like, hey, can I get a bid? Can I get a bid? We've got a little doll, Kewpie style, made in Japan. He's got his little case. He's ready to go shopping, do whatever he wants. $10. So just put in $10, little baby, or a penny doll, or however you want to put it in there. Victoria, I got you for the ashtray. Thank you. And I will go ahead and write everybody down. Thank you. But before I go, all in shoes. We got our clogs. $15. Let me know if you want them.
They're cool. They really are.
They are. All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay. So for my recap, type in the name and the price, if you would. I have this guy. He has a little brown blemish on his ear. I will do him for $16 if anybody is interested. He is 1979 Fun Farm, and he is a cute little deer. So blemish deer I'll do for 16. Non-blemish deer I'll do for 18. And again, they have their original tags and the date on them. So this guy is 18. This guy is 16. Okay. Claim which one you want. I had this amazing Margaret Keane print. It is framed and ready to go. It is from 1982. She's a famous big eye artist from the 60s. And I was asking 36 on this one. 36 for the Margaret Keane. And the frame measures 9.5 by 7.5. So 9.5 by 7.5 on that. Type in Keane, 36. I had the little Lefton bluebird sugar bowl, and that is 38. If anybody is interested, has one little blemish right there. Ginger, it is a good one. You will not be sorry on the Keane. I love that. So I'm glad somebody snagged it.
Yes.
And be careful, again, once you get one, you will want more, especially if you love her art. So you may already have some. So Kathy is going to take Lefton Sugar Bowl. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Let me get you written down here. Kathy P for the Lefton Bluebird Sugar Bowl. I had this Irwin Bunny rattle. He has a little rattle, and he is so cute. He is marked Irwin right there on his little bottom. He's got like a little hole down here in his heel. Otherwise, he's in great shape, and that's just glue from the years. That is glue from his seams. So he is cute. Measurement-wise, he's not one of the tiny ones. He's actually a little bit bigger. He is 6 inches tall. So type in Irwin Bunny 15 and you can have that guy. And then I had my Walter Bosse Cats mid-century shakers for $75. If you know, you know. They are hard to find mid-century artistry pieces and really cool. So $75 on those. And then I think that might have been it. Hold on. Oh, I had the cookie jar and the green glass. All right. So I have my Lefton Bluebird cookie jar for $100 from 2003. She is the 50th anniversary of Lefton Bluebirds. And in 2003, they decided to celebrate them and make a cookie jar. So again, that is still vintage. And I'm asking $100 for the Lefton Bluebird cookie jar. Good price on that one too.
Yeah,
okay. And then I had my antique. This was originally an egg beater. It is a measuring cup. It is made by A&J Echo, which originally was glass created by Hazel Atlas for A&J Echo, made between 1909 and 1929, and this is 32.
Yes,
32.
they are copper. The shakers.
I believe so, because when you see that,
copper.
That's copper.
Yes,
Yeah.
So I'm been polished. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to polish them up because they're from the 50s. But yes, Gail, they are. Mm-hmm. So this would have been 32. It glows like the Dickens. It is uranium glass. Hazel Atlas for A&J Echo. Antique piece. Used to be an egg beater. Would have had an egg beater sitting on top. This is 32.
What's the measurement on the top lip of that? What's the measurement in diameter? Gail is wanting to know because she has a A&J beater.
Sure. You know what? I think
I imagine they're all pretty.
I'll be right back. David, take over for a second. I got to get up and find my thingy. Find my.
It's like a little screen, and we're just talking with the green stuff over there. So I'm going to switch. Oh no, I can't. So never mind. So we're in a small screen for a little bit. So how you guys doing? This is part of the show. Okay. I couldn't get it to move over.
All right, literally this took a gainer off my desk a minute ago. So 4.5 inches wide. Okay, 4.5 wide on the uranium glass. Victoria, thank you so much. Those mid-century kitties are rad and I appreciate it. You will love them.
Yes.
Super cool. So 75 to Victoria. Thank you, girly. And if anybody wanted this piece, 32 and 100 on Lefton cookie jar. And I think that's it for me. Yeah. Yep. So I had several things left. If you are watching on the replay, email us and you can always grab what you want before it heads to eBay. But as of tomorrow, it's probably all going to eBay. Invoices will go out tomorrow and combined with anything you purchased on Wednesday for one invoice, which will give you a shipping savings, which is great. So yes, here is our info. Thanks, Holly Parker. And thank you, Ginger. Yes, wonderful time tonight, you guys. Brie, the cookie jar is from 2003. It is made by Lefton. They were celebrating the 50th anniversary, and you did not miss it. It's 100 if you are interested. It is yours. It is marked Lefton 2003 on the bottom, and it is a cutie pie. So if you want it, Brie, it's yours for 100, sweetie. All right. It was just on. You can claim it for 100. Yes. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Holly Parker. Thank you, Lisa, for the bid ins, girl, and all of the help with the Bosse piece this week. That was a hoot. We laughed until we were sick yesterday about about those cats. So Ginger, enjoy your Keane. Yeah, so cool. Gail said, Drat's glowy glass too small. No worries. No worries. If anybody does find the topper to that, I still have this piece, and that would be cool. They go for, like I said, if you have the taper to this, 110 to 140. No lie. So yeah, I agree, Lisa. Worth it 100%.
And hey, welcome, Gina, and thank you for your first purchase tonight with us.
Yes, I love new customers. Welcome. We're here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And then every Sunday night, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And if you want to keep up with things throughout the week, we have a Facebook group that you can join. The link is in the description of this video, and it's called Friends of the Traveling Button and Junk Drunk Mantiques. You can post anything you want over there within reason. And we always have fun. Hi, Jade. How are you doing? I don't know, honestly. I'm not for sure what's going on, but I will find out for you. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, for shopping small business. We appreciate you. It's been an awesome night, and make sure to put a thumbs up on the broadcast while you're here, as well as subscribe. It is free. So subscribe to the Traveling Button, subscribe to Junk Drunk Mantiques, and we will see you at next, God, what is today?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Sunday, but yeah.
Sunday. We will see you, of course, Wednesday. And then we do have a special guest on March 26th, and that is going to be uniquely Rochelle, and we will be doing our monthly collab sale. So if anybody has questions or anything, Terry says, does my lamp come with a complimentary bedpan?
No, I could only find one bedpan, so I will keep looking. We're going to be bringing bedpans.
Hey, now we're on the hunt for bedpans, so we can all make dry erase boards out of them for our bathrooms.
Either that, or I'm starting to collect Hummels. So one of the two.
No, I don't think we're going to do that. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys again for a fun night. And be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else this week, and peace, love, and vintage. Thank you guys so much for supporting small biz during a crazy economy. It means the world to us. Thank you. Yes. And love to all my mods. Thank you guys for all your help. We will see you back. That's Gail says, keep your paws off my bed.
Yep.
You guys are great. Oh my gosh. Trina, actually we're looking at live shopping in Pueblo hopefully soon. So I'll keep you guys posted. Don't worry about that. And we again thank you all. We'll see you on the Facebook group this week. Okay. Again, check out our eBay store if you haven't. We do have a link in the description of the video. And we'll see you there. We'll see you on Facebook. Okay. All right, guys. Peace, love, and vintage. Have a wonderful night. And I hope you have a great week this week. And this was a good start. Good night. Good night.